In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Drunken Peasants 974. We're back again, doing it live. This is our last show before the Christmas holiday. So this is our third show of this week. We're trying to meet our goal tonight. If you want to throw us a couple dollars throughout the entirety of this program, it will help us meet our goal. We're already 57% of the way there. That's amazing. Thanks to everyone who contributed. We've got Magicus here, who is one of our biggest supporters. What you got going on tonight, Magicus?
Same deals on the table. You guys donate, I get trashed for your amusement.
Yeah, it is quite amusing.
Magicus has a King Cobra like concoction he's drinking tonight.
Yeah, we were discussing that before we went live.
Magicus swears it's good, but so does King Cobra.
All right, here we go. It's coconut Malibu, mango Malibu, diet berry juice, and orange cream soda.
That's most definitely what's up.
Tubes. Interesting. So we got a few announcements. The very next time we'll be together doing a show, it won't be a public show to watch. You know, we'll do our little promo show beforehand, but coming up on
Tuesday
the 28th, which we don't normally do private shows on a Tuesday. We'll see how this goes. Tuesday the 28th, we're doing Actual Mania 27, Cringe Kade.
Cringe Kade.
Cringe Kade.
We normally do shows on Tuesdays, though. We do. We normally do shows on Tuesdays, so maybe it'll roll over a bunch of people who need to see us the whole night.
Yeah.
And they'll come after the free preview and
hopefully a lot of them sign up for the $50 patronage so that they get the shirt. That's only going to be available if you sign up before the end of this month, and then we'll have a new shirt next month.
It's a pretty good shirt.
Yeah, it's looking pretty amazing. We'll show it really quick for the people who haven't already seen it. There it is.
All praise be.
Yeah.
Manatee.
Here's a quick promo for Cringe Kade.
Oh. Drunken Peasants presents live the ultimate battle for internet crazy supremacy. The Battle Royale featuring Bad Monsantas versus Crazy Karen Shoppers. But that's not it. We got a Santa Claus six-pack. The St. Nicholas Challenge. That's right. We got some big, bad boys, but that's not it. We got big, bad girls.
Yeah.
We got Foodie Beauty versus Shanny for Christ in a belly-to-belly suplex marathon. Who's the bigger total mess? We don't know, but we do know we got a tag team action. Shabisky and Pimmonk will team up to challenge the champions, Hannibal and Monty. That's right, live tag team title on the line. All out brawl, but that's not it. We got Egghead, the defiler of tubs, going toe-to-toe with the current Cringerweight champion, Digby the Goat. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cringerweight title is on the line. Egghead wants it back. But that's not it. The main World Heavyweight title championship bout, or champion King Cobra, going against the Butthole Challenge champion, Trumpster Bob. That's right, the epic clash of the Titans will be decided. Cringe Kade, 12, 28, 21, 21, 24.
Yes. I'm very excited. People were getting hyped about the Hannibal and Monty, Pimp Monk and Shabisky match.
The Hannibal and who now? Is it Hannibal and Motley that I heard?
Oh, no, I said Monty.
We said Monty.
Yeah.
No, but who's Monty? I only know Motley.
Trumpster Bob calls Monty Motley. It's kind of funny. Here's what Monty said about Actual Mania on the last episode of DP. And also, Actual Mania is coming up after the Christmas break that we're going on. Actual Mania is going to happen on Tuesday the 28th, so a week from today. And one of the matches that we're going to see is Hannibal and Monty versus Pimp Monk and Shabisky.
Oh, we're going to win that hands down.
For the title. Man. For the title. Do you have anything you want to say to Pimp Monk and Shabisky?
Yeah, tell Pimp Monk and Shabisky how it's going to go down.
Pimp Shabisky, all I got to say is y'all don't got shit on me. So what, you got a third nut, Pimp? I'll smash that motherfucker. Shabisky? No. As I always tell you, no, sit down. Till you sit at that desk, you got nothing on me. Sit the fuck down. That's all. Plain and simple. Easy. We got this. I'm just lounging in my chair and I got y'all beat.
There you go.
So I think the most incredible part is
he needs to do. He needs to sit at the desk. All right. So I showed that to Pimp Monk and Shabisky last night on tap, and here was their response.
The clapback. I love it.
This is me against Hannibal Monty. This is basically a handicap match.
Oh, damn.
Are you saying I'm not cringe?
He's saying you're the weakest link. You're like he's saying that you're more of a weakness than a strength. Are you going to let him do that?
No. Okay.
Get your pom-poms and cheer me on. That's what you need to do, buddy.
Well, I could do that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
There you go. I thought there was dissension in the ranks, but no. Shabisky's very happy to be
He's a team player.
That's good. They got strategy going on. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. I guess we'll get into what we're going to talk about. So here it goes.
Turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
So, here's the thing. Even if you're Nick Fuentes, because Nick Fuentes has a reasonable amount of people following him, just by the numbers game, every now and then, there might be a lady making a pass at Nick Fuentes, okay? Ooh. So I will say, I believe this story is true. I don't think he's lying about this happening, because it's believable.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while.
The way he reacts to telling a story about a woman flirting with him and getting kind of like touchy a little bit with him.
Does he say ooh cooties at all?
Not specifically, but you can sum it up to ooh cooties.
Damn.
Here's Nick talking about it himself. Rent free.
So back at CPAC in July, the CPAC that was in Texas back in July, I went to this after party. And I went there really just to kind of mingle. I was there with, I can't really say, but I was there with some people. And,
I was there with, I can't really say. Who were you
and
there
with?
There
were these girls that were kind of like talking to me and things, and they're like, listen, I'm kind of a big deal in this scene. Anyway. But
yeah, you are.
Kind of a big deal.
You're a big deal in the scene, Nick Fuentes.
Not for the right reasons.
No, for the right reasons in his scene. For the alt-right reasons.
Right.
Twerp.
I am an incel, but so this girl, this like blonde girl, and she was kind of cute. She was all over me. Okay, she's like touching me. She's like rubbing my arm. She's like touching my chest. She pulls me over to the side. We're talking. She's all over me. Okay, we drive to this other party and in the Challenger, and she's putting her head on my shoulder and stuff. Okay, and I'm like, I'm like not interested.
Yeah, we can tell.
You're not interested in women.
Not interested.
There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe just
There is something wrong with it with the way he talks.
He needs to come to terms with it.
Because I'm like, this is just another. Okay, I know everyone's gonna call me a fake cell. I know. When we knew they were gonna say that. We knew they were gonna say that.
Talk to your little bird, Papa.
It's okay. He and I both know I'm an incel. I don't need you to confer incel status on me. I know I have it, and so does this cozy little guy.
See,
okay.
We weren't accusing you of being an incel as much as a closet case, but it's okay. You say incel, we say tomato.
So that's all that we really need. We don't need your approval. I don't need you to think of me as an incel. I don't need you to validate that for me. It's mine.
You knocked this fucking thing off the
Drop
desk.
your little birdie, Papa.
Whoops. Okay. So, anyway, a weaker man would just be all over that.
Oh, yeah?
A weaker man would be like, a woman giving me attention, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, can I get your number? Oh my gosh, can I get your snap? Can we hang out? Da-da-da. Right?
What'd you do, Alpha
Now,
Chad?
she lives in another state. She's a Protestant.
I love, she lives in another state. I guess that's reasonable, if he doesn't want a long-distance thing. But his next reason is she's a Protestant. It's like, what century are we living in now? That still fucking matters? You should be happy that she's religious at all.
Well, this is
and
the thing.
Christian.
This is the thing. If he ran out of other excuses, he'd be like, she's a she.
Yeah, basically, she doesn't have a penis. She's not a cat boy.
Yeah, that's all he's doing is just going through these excuses to hide the fact that he don't want girls. Girls got cooties.
Got a tattoo.
She has a tattoo.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Man.
Spexo has tattoos. Spexo is going to cry.
He should find a nice Jewish girl that they can't get tattoos if they want to be buried in Jewish.
Spexo knows that there's no chance now because he's got all kinds of tattoos. And
Poor Spexo.
That's a deal breaker.
Spexo is a bit of a butt slut.
The tattoo is supposed to be the cherry on top, not a detriment.
Any girl that meets
on
you and
top.
is all over you like that, what does that tell you? I mean, doesn't that kind of tell you something? Some guys think that when a girl is instantly all over them or sending them nudes or something, then that means that, I must be really special. She must really like me. No, it means they do that to everybody. And so, there's this girl, and like I said, she's Protestant, she lives in another state. It was fun, whatever. We're with other people. But, like I said, a weaker guy would be like, I'm all over this. I'm all over this. It's just what I needed, whatever. And I
love it because Nick fans come into our chat and say something stupid. And when I reply, their next reply is like, cope. You're coping.
Cope.
But this is Nick coping for why he couldn't close the deal with a woman and coming to terms with the fact that he's probably just not interested in women.
He's strong. That's the thing. All these other weaker men would have grabbed her by the throat and spit in her mouth. But no, not Nick Fuentes. He's strong.
that, and I'm like, I'm Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, is that a thing now? I wonder how many people say that in this world.
You think that it's going to be this way, that I'm just going to go with any random political girl, who's the first political girl to throw herself at me? You know what I mean?
Did he just admit that she was the first?
The first political girl. One time back in July, a girl talked to me.
Right.
Okay, good job, Papa.
I mean, do people really think I'm that easy? And then what? They could go and brag to all their little friends and say, oh.
Here's the thing. He's acting like the only possible options are what he ended up doing or, hooking up with her. Where he could have, went on a date with her if he was actually somewhat interested.
Or at least taken her to all the places he took Catboy to make himself look like a friendly man.
Later on, I don't want to spoil it, but he admits something that's also speaks volumes.
I like know Nick, and we're we're talking and blah, blah, blah. And like, he told me this. Like, do you think I would give that to a woman? Do you think I would give that to just some
That's
random
not all you're not
political
giving to a woman.
Like, I can recognize my own value here, you know?
Is that true?
But these, but
even
any
if
other
you
guy
could
would-
recognize your own value, even if you were like, you know, I'm better than this, you know what's actually better than this? Not bringing it up to try and prove a point to people that you can get
what's up with
girls.
that nativity scene? What kind of assholes just put a baby on a wood floor? And is Mary a ghost?
Mary's a dildo, a ghost dick. But yeah,
She's the blue banana.
If you were really like this high and mighty guy that you claim to be, you'd have never brought this fucking story up because it would have happened to you 1,000 times and not mattered. The fact that you bring this up shows how little you are. You're holding on to something from July to try and prove a point to an audience full of people that really don't need to know your sexual preferences, but somehow you keep leaking it out.
Well, they talk about other people's constantly, so he treads very lightly. And later on, he talks about optics of things and how that's really important. But we'll get to that. Everyone like the stream if you haven't already, especially because Nick Fuentes fans will come here and dislike it. A lot, even though we can't see the dislikes.
Go on and finger flick that like button.
Oh yeah, let's just do it. And I'm like, you think I would just like, it's like, do you know who I am? You think that like just some random girl is gonna come over and take a ride? Like I'm some,
I do know who you are, and
cheap.
that's why I don't think that's gonna happen.
Like I'm some cheap.
At a fair? Like I'm the Ferris wheel at the state park, right? She's just going to buy a ticket and just take a ride. All she's got to do is just pay a little attention to me, and I'm going to give her a ride.
This is so funny.
I think he's more like those like anti-homeless benches, like as far as, you know, taking a seat where they have the spikes and shit on them.
He looks like he's playing with his nipples right now.
He's like, fuck yeah. Do you think some girl's just gonna be able to buy a ticket and ride me? No,
Yeah!
she's got to at least
fucking Fuentes.
she's got to at least wine and dine me like I did Catboy.
Take me to a 1950s diner and let's try on jackets together.
Hell no. And anyway, so that was months ago, and now I find out she's dating one of these other yahoos, one of these other goofballs, like an utter ridiculous person. And it's like, see, I was right.
She was talking to you.
Were you right? Or is she just like desirable to men and some other men got with her?
What do you mean? What does he mean, other goofballs? Like, is he considering himself a goofball because he rejected her?
Well, that's what I think she's got a type.
Thomas Jeffrey says, I don't think I've ever rejected a girl and bragged about it, let alone streamed about it.
Protest too much. He probably thought she was flirting, and when he tried to cop a feel, he got shot down.
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm just taking his story at face value. He could be lying, but he makes it sound like she was, you know, hugging on him and stuff. And honestly, like, so, like, she was showing interest, and it is easier for women to make that move first in many situations. So maybe she was.
I like how this is Nick's Me Too video. Chip
Right,
out shoulder on me. Oh, you're doing it? Magicus with the sippy sip. Another shot from Magicus.
Damn.
$44 and
Look, every $50. So when we get $5.50, there's more to come.
You should just do a repeat of what I did last week.
Ooh, yeah,
I might.
turn on
You don't
9/11
know.
mode,
Like,
pussy.
I drank almost an entire bottle of vodka.
Yeah, that was
Oh God,
that was disturbing.
Going from she was dating Lance Videos before. That I should have mentioned that at the
I don't know
beginning.
who that
She
is.
dated Lance Videos, and then she was
Probably because he's on cozy.tv.
all over me.
Yeah, you ran into a D-list groupie, dude. What's the problem, Nick Fuentes? And this is your bragging point after running into a D-list groupie? Oof, this is pathetic.
Like, you know, but so many guys are like that. They're like, they're just so desperate for a crumb that they'll lower themselves. And I just refuse to do that. I'm a king, okay?
Okay.
I am a king, and I have the keys to the kingdom, all right?
Is that true?
Nobody wants to go to that kingdom. Trust me.
He's a king, okay?
Oh.
If I'm going to let somebody move in with my mom, I'm going to make sure she's up there with my mother. She better be as old. She better have a hysterectomy.
Sweet boys say poot 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 poot
Poot,
poot
poot,
poot
poot,
poot 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 poot.
Thank you, I am Jacula.
I'm not just giving that up for the first female.
The first
who,
female
touches my elbow.
Is it really the first, or is he misquoting
She
himself?
touched my elbow.
She touched my elbow, guys.
Look at this. This is a great screenshot.
Dude, he goes from rubbing his nipples to now taking one in the rump. Like, oh fuck yeah, getting power played from behind. Champion.
Thinking about his little
Look at
bird.
that. Look at that screenshot.
Did he hurt his wing? Ow, my wing. She touched me on the
these
elbow.
broken wings.
Nick Fuentes, the elbow macaroni.
Oh, I'm melting. Oh my gosh. I just don't like this modern scene where it's like, listen, I'm a special person. And,
I'm special. My mother tells me so.
I'm just going to give away my identity, give of myself.
I'm not going to give away my special little cherry.
Sort of an intimate thing. And
Mommy told me not to let anyone touch my no-no zone.
Yeah. It's kind of an intimate thing, you know, being intimate with somebody. Of course, you fucking tool. And keep holding back. You'll find the perfect woman that just lies there and pretends to be a cat boy or whatever the hell you're into. Who really fucking knows?
Oh no, at the end here,
we're talking about my wife here. We're talking about my future wife, the mother of my children.
You got to kiss a couple of fucking frogs before you find
It's
your prince,
not a very
Papa.
casual endeavor, and it's not something where I'm going to meet on the playing field with some.
See, there's a point here where he talks about how he regretted not contacting this woman later.
Oh.
But his reasoning isn't what you would think.
You know, some woman. Like, I've always hated that idea that, like, I hate that women climb the ranks in politics just by sleeping with or dating powerful men. Because I've had that happen to me a few times where women try to get in my DMs or whatever because of who I am politically. And it's like, do you think I don't know what's going on here? Like, do you think that you, with all your, and not this one in particular, but just in general, it's like, do you think that you, with all your mediocrity, all of your female sort of everything.
There you. How can you doubt for a moment that he's just not interested in women with your female everything?
You're just sort of everything.
You're going to sleep your way up the corporate ladder. Don't you think maybe you could, like, aim a little bit higher than fucking Nick Fuentes?
Man. These women out here are they're bottom feeders.
And I'm going to let you cut to the front of the line and get access. And you know what I mean? You're going to
cut to the front of the line. Okay, send her to the back of the line, Nick Fuentes. Now what are you going to do with her? She's the only one in line.
Yourself, or what's the word I'm thinking of?
Bitch.
But do you know what I'm saying? That you're going to sort of leverage your relationship with me because what? This sort of quid pro quo because I need hugs and kisses? Get fucked. And every time I used to go to D.C., it was all these power players, and they're literally surrounded with like a harem of girls.
Quid pro quo because I need hugs and kisses? Get fucked. That's his idea of intimacy. Because I need hugs and kisses. He literally learned intimacy from his own damn mother.
Somebody needs to send him a bottle of super male vitality because he fucking needs it.
Super male vitality.
Aaron, what's going on? Part of me thought like, well, should I have texted her? I mean, that would probably look good. I mean, that thought really entered my head. It's like, well, it'd probably look good for me if I had a hot girlfriend, right?
He wants a beard. He wants.
It's what he's describing.
Yes.
He's actually 100% describing a beard right now, whether he's admitting to being gay or not. He's literally describing a beard.
It'd look good if I had a hot girlfriend. Wouldn't be fucking her, though.
Now, because everyone's, saying I'm an incel or gay or whatever. But I'm like, no. You know what?
What does that say if you want to get a hot girlfriend just because people are saying you're a gay or an incel?
Well, what it says, first and foremost, is that he cares way too much about what people think to even bring that up publicly. And say that. Why would you care? If people think you're an incel, be an incel. I'll tell you what, being an incel is a lot better than being a fucking weirdo that denies that he's not whatever he is.
It's beyond that. Not only does he cares so much that he did this entire fucking segment just to try to prove to the world, I'm a badass. Like, okay, sure, we believe you.
Girl talked to me once at one of the biggest events ever where there's a whole lot of people, and I was one of the more famous people there. So, of course, there's going to be a bunch of bottom feeders. And she talked to me. She touched my elbow even. We're basically consummated. But she's Protestant.
Consummated.
She's Protestant, so I couldn't bring her home to mom. So I told her to skedaddle, you bottom feeder.
No, I'm like, I don't care what these people think, and I don't need that. And I was like, yeah, but did I make the wrong decision? I mean, maybe that could have, whatever. And
You
then
wanted the
vindicated
beard.
Vindicated again.
Why are you vindicated? Because she's dating another freaking loser YouTube influencer trash dude?
Yeah.
Okay, good vindication.
Not YouTube, though. Cozy.tv.
Cozy.tv.
That felt good to hear that. Because I was like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I could have used that to my own advantage in some way. But I was like, no, I'm not getting caught up and entangled in some web, some.
I'm not going to get
Look how
entangled.
limp-wristed he is.
I'm not going to lock me down to Jada Smith and then we get caught dating the same boy. I'm not going to do it. Not like Will Smith.
Political girl web, which don't even get me started, which we've seen all too many times.
Have we?
What we're doing is too important for that. No, I will not compromise. No, I will not get a GF. You can't make me. I will not get a girlfriend yet. And no one's gonna make me. I'll get a girlfriend when I'm good and ready.
He really said what I'm doing is far too important. He really thinks what he's doing is too important to have some trash groupie on his arm. Is that how fragile your little business is, Nick? That a little groupie that you claim to only be using as a beard could tear it down? Your words, Nick Fuentes, are goofy. You're a fucking goof.
These are my lady troubles. These are my women troubles. Some people might.
Your women troubles is that you're not attracted to women.
Yeah. Your women troubles that you want a second mom.
Watch us and be like, wow, this guy's messed up. But that's how I feel. That's my honest to God feeling on this.
You don't have to share every single feeling you ever have. It's okay sometimes to just keep it in here. You don't have to tell the world.
I'm working through it. Okay? I'm working through my feelings. I'm working through all this. And I'm just being straight up. I mean, you could judge and you could say, ew, that's, whatever, but
Thanks
just
for your
telling you how
honesty.
I feel.
It makes quality content.
It's just how he feels.
That's just how I feel, though.
We have a little more.
Sometimes I wish I would have got a beard.
Spinefishes, thank you for making me a better super chatter. Were you still a libertarian when you started a BU? No. At that point, I was more of like a constitutional conservative, but I was still cringe. Then I got red-pilled at BU.
He used to be cringe.
I used to be cringe.
Not,
but then
not anymore.
Then I got red-pilled.
Yep, I got red-pilled. I watched a couple of documentaries, and I made some friends.
Lolly socks.
Oh my God, I made some friends. He's literally a young Nazi because nobody else would hang out with him.
So is he still gonna? Can he still use the term red-pilled? Because isn't the new Matrix movie trying to take it back?
Who knows? I heard there's a third Matrix pill they have in the movie that if you take it, you get a big head in the Matrix, like a big head mode.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, they just run around with big old bubble heads.
Big head mode Matrix.
If I was programming the Matrix, I would definitely add a cheat code for big head mode.
Yeah, that's what the third pill does.
Who were more red-pilled than I was. One of my friends was like a Duganist. And I would do my show.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan.
And say like nice things about Ronald Reagan. He'd be like, "You're in Atlanta. You're putting out Atlanticist propaganda." And he was a big fan of Richard Spencer, and certainly a different perspective. I was never a Duganist, but he was really into Dugan in college. Very funny. So isn't that so funny? You know, some people go to college and they become liberal. I went to college and I became fast friends with some aspie. I say that affectionately.
I say that
was really into
affectionately.
Alexander Dugin. He just read, fourth. What is it? The fourth political ideology, Last War of the War Island, and shit like
so
that.
So he went into college
way-
a conservative, right? Whatever he constitutional conservative.
Yeah, you remember his old show that we watched on here. Yeah.
So he's saying that's funny. Most people go to college and they become liberals. No, you went to college and you were not liberal. So the liberals were like, this guy's a fucking dork. And then the only people left was the aspie fucking Nazi you're talking about.
Yeah,
You're
that was his only
aspie
friend.
Nazi. That's what happened, Nick Fuentes. That's why I'm such a sweet boy to all these Nazis and conservatives out there. All these Nazis and conservatives. I try and give them friendships. They don't turn to the frickin' aspie red-pilled weirdos. You know? I'm doing God's work over here. I'll hang out with Nick
of
Fuentes.
which he's definitely not one, for sure, right?
Assumedly. You always thought Dugin was another word for poo-poo? I ate a poo-poo.
Dugin.
Give me up on that. And I met this other friend who was really into Jordan Peterson and Steve Pinker. And then this other guy was really into Stefan Molyneux and race realism and Jared Taylor. And it was this group, it was just four of us, four guys. We all met at the first presidential debate. There was a big viewing party hosted by Fox News on campus.
We're like a big square blowing each other 24 hours a day.
And it was a viewing party for the first Hillary-Trump debate.
A blowing each other Hillary party for the first Trump debate.
It was like that movie Stand By Me, just four boys traveling, but instead of looking for a dead body, we were trying to see a catboy penis.
I went there by myself, and I had my Trump sweatshirt on, my MAGA hat, this Trump flag, and I met these guys there. They were like, yo, sick hat, great. We love the flag, all that. We all sat together. We all watched the debate. And then afterward, we exchanged numbers. We were talking to each other. And then from then on, we were like
Why
this
did you not
core
have
group.
this excitement with the groupie?
Right.
You have this level of excitement with a bunch of Trumpster dumpster loser boys. Your little the four musketeers. This is embarrassing. I was just so happy we exchanged numbers. First time ever I made friends.
And we would always go to the Tasty Burger, which is by Fenway Park. It's a very mediocre place, but it was like the only good restaurant in a half-mile radius we could walk.
Was it good or was it mediocre? Because you literally said it was mediocre and then you said it was good.
It's the only good restaurant in the half-mile radius they could walk.
The only good mediocre restaurant.
Yeah, it's the best of the worst there. There's no better than Tasty Burger.
Disgustingly delicious.
So we'd always walk over there and we'd go to Tasty Burger. And we would all debate about, this was like the 2016 election. So the alt-right still meant it was this broad term. And we would debate about, what is the right going to be? We're not neocons. We're not like Bush conservatives.
You were at one point.
And we would debate about race realism and Jewish power, race mixing. Like I remember,
why were these the topics that were so near and dear?
Because they have no other things to talk about. They're like, this is what bonds us, is our collective awakening of how, I don't know, race realism is a topic worth discussing. Well, even if you did hardcore believe in race realism, what's the point of discussing it? Are you gonna just become a KKK member? Is that the next step?
No, they hang out in limbo in between someone who doesn't believe in race realism and the KKK, somewhere in between, where if you say that they are one, then they deny it and say that you're slandering them.
Now, I'm not a Nazi. I just like hanging out with my boys and talking about race realism.
Exactly.
Jeez, fucking weird, dude. Go try and win that blondie back, dude. You need a girlfriend for more than just public image. You need somebody who can talk to you and tell you you're dumbass without you feeling emasculated.
Like when we're looking down at the bottom of the barrel, like the very bottom of the barrel, who deserves at least acknowledge? Like who's lower? Someone like Nick Fuentes, who is a white nationalist that won't admit that he actually is, or someone that wears the brown Nazi uniform and the swastika and is like, yeah, I'm a white nationalist. Like, which one? which one? I you know what? I gotta at least give credit to the people who aren't afraid to admit it. I would say they're just like a little bit higher above.
I prefer my Nazis to be suited and booted.
Yeah, I prefer them and to unapologetically say what they stand for instead of this beat around the bush
like a little dork
cookie
loser.
Bullshit.
They can't just say it. Gotta be cute about it so we can hide and giggle like schoolgirls laughing at the. What do schoolgirls laugh at?
Yeah,
nowadays? I'm not a schoolgirl anymore. I really don't know what they laugh at. Probably at Nick Fuentes or the Fats.
This one debate about race mixing, which got really loud because one of our friends,
Why? Like, there's so many people that just wouldn't exist if nobody ever race mixed. So I don't understand how anybody can argue against it.
Maybe they would exist, Ben, but they would only be
like if you take a DNA test and you're any percentage not white at all, then if that ancestor wasn't in your lineage, then you wouldn't exist. Like, I don't understand how you can argue against something like that, and most people have like some minute percentage outside of it.
Not me. I'd be standing here all alone.
But like, but there's people that you like, and there's like it's. I don't know.
Yeah, it's dumb to even talk about. Like, we're all here for a reason.
Right.
People fucked. That's what people do. Sometimes, this is a great thing, sometimes people fuck things they can't even reproduce with. The Magicus has been muted for so long.
Is he?
Can't hear a thing he's saying. He's probably talking about humping horses or
Is
something.
he drunk?
Magicus, are you wasted? Are you horse humping, Magicus?
Is it better now?
Way better now that we can hear you.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so like I had to replug this in, but apparently when I plugged my headset back in, it also changed my mic again.
That's what you get. Family.
He was like Middle Eastern, and he like wanted to race mix or something, and we were like, no, you can't race mix. You can't marry a white woman.
I mean,
that was the argument.
Middle Easterners have historically been in line with the Caucazoid race. So, like Semitic people, so like Arabs and like Israelis even are considered part of the Caucazoid. Caucazoid is what I meant to say.
I just like how his whole argument here is that we got really loud arguing about race realism, and his argument was telling the Arabian dude that he can't marry have babies with a white woman. That was the argument that had to get loud. That's so stupid. It's so
Did he even
terribly
define
stupid.
what he means by race? Like, yeah, because like, does he think he's white if he's like, got mixed ancestry with all these other groups too?
Yeah.
But what does it mean? Like, I don't get it.
See, if you look, like, this is an older way that they would classify races, and they put Aryans and Semitic and Hamitic people all together.
What are Hamitic people?
I'm not sure.
Are they like Peter Porker and Spider-Ham?
North African people.
Oops.
So like similar to Arabs.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Shit, wild, man. I just wish I was Nick Fuentes so I could be proud of myself.
That's going in the archive.
I just wish I was Nick Fuentes. I want to be proud of myself. I want to be happy with myself. I want to think I'm special.
Had this big heated debate, and like in the whole restaurant, everybody was glaring at us. Like, you can't argue about that in public. But
it just is. I don't know how you can argue against it.
I don't know why the whole restaurant was glaring at us. We were telling this Arab dude he can't marry a white woman at the top of our lungs. If you'd have yelled anything at the top of your lungs, whether or not it was racist, the whole restaurant probably would have turned and fucking stared at you like you're a dumbass.
I mean,
you just have to be spouting some dumb racist shit.
We all live on the same planet, and people have been mixing for a very long time, and we're all like mixes of something at this point. So
I'm a mixture of sugar and spice and everything nice.
Just imagine giving even a tenth of a fuck about like what other people do in their bedroom.
Because there's nothing happening in his.
When their bedroom spills out into our streets, then I think I have the right to tell them they can't have sex with anybody that's outside of their race, okay?
Oh my God. In Minecraft.
People couldn't really say anything. But that was one of our most heated debates. No, I'm sorry. 2 of them were Middle Eastern. 2 of them were Middle Eastern. One of them says like, no, I'm actually Greek. It's like, no, dude, you're Turkish. What? That's like a joke we have.
This is dumb as hell.
I think that just goes on. But yeah, he's like Turkish, but he claims to be like Macedonian Greek. Actually, no, bro, I'm Macedonian. Really? And he's a great guy, though. I love him.
I love him.
You just told him just stay away from white women, right?
He's a great guy. He just got to keep his hands off the white women.
And then the other guy was Middle Eastern,
Nick,
too.
if you want to save the white women from Middle Easterns, maybe you should start saying yes when they come on to you.
I mean, yeah.
You tiny fucking pussy. That's one thing you can do to stop mixed breed is take one white woman out of the dating pool. You dumb bitch, but you won't even fucking do that, you loser. You're not a soldier for your fucking beliefs. You're not a based and red-pilled super soldier. You're a bitch-made punk. Take her out of the dating pool, Nick. Get a white woman, take her out of the dating pool, make her marry you, and that bay pays, Nick. You put it's like the dumbest argument. Literally, when I was on the fucking what was that shit that Worski did? Was it Worski Live?
No, you did the Kumite.
Yeah, the Kumite where they were.
I was on the Kumite back in the day too.
I went on because I was friends with
Failure.
Yeah, Failure asked me to come on, and I'm like, yeah, I'll come on. And they literally were having an argument over who does more for the white race. These two white guys.
Yeah.
And it was one white guy said, well,
it was a debate.
I have kids. You don't have kids, so I've done way more for the white race. It was so stupid. It was so dumb.
That is cringe to the extreme.
It was so bad.
Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. Please give the stream a like.
Christian. Both of them Christian.
But yeah, he has no way of knowing that guy wasn't Macedonian, by the way. There's 2 types of Macedonians. There's Greek Macedonians from northern Greece, and then there's Slavic Macedonians from the country that's now known as Northern Macedonia, which used to be part of Yugoslavia back in the day.
That's the cool thing about prejudice, though, is that you can make assumptions about people before knowing the facts.
Yeah, it's just like, and there's a reason why those places are all close together and the people look alike, by the way, like Turkey and Greece and Italy. I mean, there's a reason why they look similar.
Sorry, dude. You're a young Turk like Hassan Piker.
Yeah, isn't that funny? 2 of them are Middle Eastern. And one of them was also Middle Eastern. One of them was also Middle Eastern, but a little bit different.
I mean, Middle Eastern isn't a race, by the way. There's plenty of different races that exist in the Middle East. You know, like Arabs aren't the same people as Persian people, or like Armenians or anything like that. Like, they all live in the Middle East, but they're not a singular people.
So go figure. So, I got radicalized at college, but it wasn't.
Take a geography. Yeah, you didn't take a geography class in college.
There wasn't really one white person in the whole group.
Poot. Shout out to Mutiny in the chat. Poot.
Some of the chat said Turkey is actually both in Asia and Europe. That's true. A very small part of it is in Europe, and I believe Istanbul is right there on both sides of the water there. Like Istanbul's like half in Asia and half in Europe.
Down the hatch, Magicus.
Ma'am.
Magicus doing another salute, hitting another $50 tier. When we get over the $600 mark, he'll take another shot and continue taking shots till we hit our goal tonight. That little alcoholic man.
It was all Middle
Eastern.
Easterners.
Is not old. This is not old. It's Christmas time,
Yeah,
so he
that
brings
was
the
our
Mary back out. The dildo Mary comes out every Christmas.
Every year.
If you don't realize that it's holiday time, well then take some time, sit back, and happy holidays.
For a group, and we were all arguing about this kind of stuff. Go figure. You know, people say you go to college, and people look at my development, and they're like, "You got sucked into this rabbit hole. How did you become a hater?"
Someone said, I prefer the term ethnicity over races. I don't know. Saying race feels like you were talking about different species. No, a race is not a different species. Also, Middle Eastern is not an ethnicity. There are Middle Easterners that speak totally different languages that look different from each other. The Middle East is actually a pretty big area, and there's different people that came from different places and settled in the Middle East.
But I often do think of people as different species on Earth, not because of their race, though.
If we were different species, we're not different species by definition, because one of the things about speciation is you can interbreed with one another. So all humans are interbreedable with one another if they have functioning.
I fuck them all.
Yeah, if they have functioning
I fuck them all.
reproductive organs, then
I'll make little fat babies with all of them. I'm gonna repopulate all Earth human women with fat babies. We're taking over. Fat world order.
It's like, how did you become this way? And they assume I discovered skinheads. You know, it's like, hell no.
Yeah, skinheads were neo-Nazis that were unapologetically racist white nationalists.
Right. They're pieces
not
of
all
shit,
skinheads.
but at least they fucking have the balls to say what they believe in.
Yeah.
Unlike Nick.
Yeah, at least they have the guts. That's one thing you can give them credit on.
Fuck them. They're all lonely people.
They're not trying to hide
that
it.
didn't get regular social groups, so they turned to fucking hate groups because that's the people that bring them in.
Oh, hate is an insane uniting force amongst people. I mean, we see that online now.
It's like a cult.
An entire community can develop around a mutual hate. Look at the Onision thing. Look at Pro Jared. Look at all that, like giant, super active Reddits of thousands and thousands of people all just seething about how they hate one particular person and sharing negative information about that person. That's basically how it works. Like, hate unites. So
it's like in Pinocchio, when Pinocchio had no friends, he started hanging out with those little donkey boys smoking cigars. Oh, you want to be hanging out with the donkey boys?
It's also like if you look at World War II era Looney Tunes, there's some interesting Japanese cartoons. You know, characters made in that's because there was a common enemy, and everyone was dehumanizing their common enemy because So
like how many sci-fi things are like Halo, where it's like, okay, the world unites against the alien force or whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, if you notice, Lord of the Rings is a perfect example of this, where like everyone good is like good looking and like clean looking, and then everyone evil is like super fucking ugly.
They're like orcs that live in Mordor, and it's like dark and grimy. Yeah.
I think that Saruman was not ugly.
Yeah, but he was a defector.
Oh.
He would have eventually turned uglier. Because wasn't he a white wizard originally?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Table of non-whites. But they were all...
It comes full circle. A white wizard.
White.
Very intelligent, totally red-pilled.
Very intelligent, totally red-pilled.
Yeah, good times, man. It was good times.
It was good times. My little baby hate group where I had friends that would sit there and tell each other they can't marry white women. Good times. You fucking goof.
Yep. Those were the days. Those were the days at the old Boston University. And there were some side characters. There was one white guy. The one white guy in the group, he was like this nerdy, geeky guy, and he was a libertarian. He wore a fucking bow tie.
Could you imagine remembering social situations based on how many white guys there were and like how many other types of people there were? I don't get it.
So I was at this party. There was 17 white people, 3 black people, and an Asian girl.
Everywhere. Weird. And he had these glasses, and he was like a libertarian. Like
that was actually the first party I ever went to. That was how many white people and black people and Asian people were there. It was 17 white people, 3 black people, and 1 Asian girl. It was 21 people.
You might want to check your notes to make sure.
No, this is the first party I ever went to, Ben. I remember very clearly. All the races.
A nice guy. I still like him, but yeah, he was this goofy libertarian.
Did you get genealogy tests from all of them to be sure?
Yes. One guy.
Oh, okay. He wouldn't show up before the results came in.
Yes.
And
one guy's last name was Garcia, and I was like, let's see the papers.
And then there was that girl who was in the scene, and then she became a race mixer. I'll never talk to her again.
Okay,
fucking pathetic human being right here.
Wait, is that what you went to? A race mixer?
A race mixer?
You want to come to my race mixer?
Yeah.
I'll pour you some highballs at my race mixer.
Well, white's not even a race. White doesn't even count. White's not a race.
Oh, are you memeing on that Ethan Klein thing?
Yeah, ever since people started eating crackers with all this cheese, it's gotten weird.
Oh, God.
It's gotten weird, man.
Like the stream if you haven't already, guys. If you just showed up, like the stream, please.
Kobashi Maru says, Doctor Strange, only good Marvel hero beside Blade. Well.
No, Blade drinks too much. He spends too much time in RVs, okay?
Oof. Everybody's like, a race mixer? What the fuck? I've just been using orange juice.
I wasn't talking to her regardless because she was very rude to me. I ran into her at CPAC in 2018 and she was kind of like a bitch to me. And I'm like, I don't need that. Do you know who I am?
Do you know
Are you kidding me?
I don't need women to act like bitches to me. I treat them like bitches all on my own.
I think Nick, I'm at a loss for words.
I have one word. I think Nick needs to find himself a nice boyfriend that he can show off.
I'm at a loss for words.
And be a happy man. Make sure, this is the best thing about Nick being gay. He doesn't have to worry about what color his boyfriend is because they're never going to reproduce anyways.
Do you think he'll ever run for public office?
Nick Fuentes?
Yeah.
Probably in like that goofy way that...
like he'll move to Alabama or something.
When Carne of Assad ran, something like that.
Well, he ran in the UK.
Yeah, there'll probably be like a weird meme party that gets a little bit of money and funding. If anybody even cares anymore.
He could do what Marjorie Taylor Greene did and move into an area where like there's not a lot of opposition and just win that shit.
I don't even know if he could do that.
I don't think so either. But it'd be funny if he tried. I want to see him like do the debates and stuff.
The one thing Marjorie Taylor Greene had was that nobody really knew who the fuck she was, and she just snuck in. And then we found out who she was.
But I've seen interviews of the people who live in her district, and a lot of them like her. So she will probably win the re-election. She's in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. So, I don't see her not getting reelected.
We will see.
But then she started dating this black guy for like a long time. And I was like, yeah, if I wasn't talking to you before, I'm definitely never going to talk to you again now.
He's so fucking disgusting. How can someone like this guy at all?
His mom says he's special.
It's really disgusting.
Yeah, I was into her before because I'm closet homosexual. I thought about having her as my beard, but then I heard she dated a black dude. Now I'm like, well, now I'm extra gay. Okay, we get it. You're fucking weird, dude. You're a goof. I would love to sit down with Nick Fuentes and have sex with him.
So, yep. Yeah,
Set up
those are the
straight.
days. College hijinks.
College hijinks.
Yeah.
Telling my friend not to marry a white woman, screaming at the top of my lungs at a mediocre burger restaurant. Good times. Sounds like you really lived the life, my dude.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Imagine this. It was like Saved by the Bell, and we were all sitting at the max, but instead of having a Kelly Kapowski on our arm, I yelled at this Iranian dude about dating white women.
Okay.
We'll check out. I do have some other Nick stuff, but we'll see if we get to it. I'll save it for the end if we need to fill time later.
Ducking Creepers went to that Tasty Burger. Well, you better not have married a white woman there, Ducking Creepers, or Nick Fuentes will have your number.
Here's that anti-fat Twitch streamer. She's anti-fat.
What?
Oh no, this is not going to.
She wants to commit fatocide.
What?
Yeah.
But I'm fat. I don't want to be fat-decided.
Magicus, stand up like a fat. Don't say you don't want to be something.
Stand tall, stand proud.
Yeah, excuse me, Billy. I didn't get fat by standing up for things.
No, this is not how we win this war. All right, there's a war on fat, and I'll tell you this right now. I'm going for my Purple Heart. I'm going down. I'm going down swinging
in a blaze of glory.
In a blaze of glory.
You can't smoke on planes.
And then, all right, dragging me down.
Yeah. We gotta listen to the video.
You can't smoke on planes. And then you go to like a restaurant or you go to like a hotel, and then they have like a little roped off area for like a smoking area, like the dedicated smoking area in airports, right? It's like roped off. Why don't they fucking have that for obese people?
Now, okay. I will say, I will say that I did go to a WWE live. I think it was a Raw or a SmackDown, and they did make you go sit in like a roped off place.
Yeah, because I couldn't fit in the regular fucking seats.
It wasn't the smoking area.
Because I couldn't fit in the other seats. They had to accommodate my fat ass.
The fat corral.
And there are some restaurants that if you're fat or ugly, they'll sit you in the back, hide you away from the entryway. That's just how some places operate. But this dumb bitch right here, does she not understand that you don't got secondhand fat? Like, the whole reason they sit smokers on a different area is because of secondhand smoke. Are you that fucking dumb? Deputy dipshit? You want to sit the fucking fats, corral the fats in a little barnyard fat circle so you don't get secondhand fat? I got some secondhand fat for you right here. Knock your fucking tonsils out with this fat cock
in
talk
Minecraft.
Like that.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Let's take a vote from the audience.
All right.
Should there be a mandatory fat section?
No.
And just in general?
No.
Like, I'm on the bus. I don't want to sit next to those fats.
No.
No, okay, but counterpoint. If there's a fat section, it's going to be designed for asses like yours and mine, so it'll probably be way more comfortable.
I'll tell you what. The fat section is going to be in the back of the bus because I'm not waiting for them to get off before I can get off, all right? No. Man.
Yeah, but that's also good because we're closer to the bathroom then. It'll be fine.
Oh, well, most city buses don't have bathrooms, unfortunately. But, yeah.
I would shit myself on the bus and just, and walk
You're making
past
my point for me.
Walk past everybody with my wafting shit to let them know that's my protest.
Let's see.
I know they don't have that for like heroin users, but like, right? Why do we not shame people who are morbidly obese? Like, it's bad for them.
Do we not shame people who are morbidly obese, you dumb fucking trash bitch? We shame people all the fucking time for being fat. There's gigantic fucking ad campaigns against little fat kids. Barack Obama's woman tried to put a war on fat kids, try to eradicate fat kids.
That's not true.
Had a swallow cost on the little babies, telling them they can't eat fucking candy bars, but then they give big corn, all this corn syrup money to pump sodas into our school system. You blame it on little shithead fat kids. They shame us all the fucking time.
What he said.
It's just.
All right, and then she got some backlash for this, and this is her response.
The reason why I have to talk about it is because that clip was posted on LSF. It got to top 1 on LSF, got to top 13 on all of Reddit as a whole entire website. So a lot of people saw it. What I said in the clip is so dumb. How is it believable at all? That's what I'm trying to say. You know, it's such a dumb thing to say. This is a 25-second out of context clip, and it's referencing a joke made by Jim Jeffries.
If back in the 1700s black people counted as 3/5 of one white person, how many would it take for them to have a threesome?
Lovnarg. I'm not going to do that math.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that math.
Don't hit me with math randomly.
I could do the math. I could do the math, but I won't out of protest. I think that might be racist math.
The answer is 3. Because, you know, they're regular people.
How do you feel about her explanation so far?
It's a shit explanation.
Yeah.
So far, it's garbage. The Jim Jeffries had a totally different special commentary. If this 25-second clip was her being funny and cute and doing a joke, well, then whatever. I still got triggered, and I'm still angry because you called out my fellow fats.
I don't think... I definitely don't agree with shaming people. Like, if you want people to change anything, shaming them is not a good way to motivate them normally. So I don't agree with that at all.
Now,
Like,
what if I were to say, hey, this joke I'm about to tell was told by a comedian, and well, it's very racist, but it's okay because it's a comedian that said it. And it happens to be racist against the race that you most closely identify, whoever's listening. Fuck you. You can't just say jokes out of context about fat people. Fat people's feelings are hurt. That's why they eat so much. It's a vicious circle. They eat because they're fat, and they're fat because they eat.
In his 2020 Netflix special called Intolerant. And understandably, the clip on its own sounds infuriating, and it's like, I understand it's inexcusable, but the topic I was discussing isn't shown at all. And I feel like context and
what was the
intent
topic you were discussing? Is she going to show it? Is she going to tell us the context?
So basically, I was talking about unhealthy behavior related to food addiction, and I have my own opinion that people may not agree with, which is perfectly fine.
What was your
However,
opinion?
my opinion is not that obese people should be shamed. It's that they shouldn't be glorified. You know, we shouldn't be seeing obesity as just some alternate lifestyle that's just as healthy.
Obesity's fun, all right? Get over it.
Look, we have to acknowledge that there are obese people here, and we have to acknowledge that it's okay to be obese, if not for those obese people that feel deep-seated shame that causes them to eat out of depression, causes them to further spiral down in their case of obesity, but also to say it's okay because assholes like you who fucking want to dehumanize fat people need to recognize it's okay for somebody to be fucking fat.
56% of the voting public want say yes to the mandatory.
56% of the voting public can suck my fat fucking cock in Minecraft.
Yes,
Minecraft.
I want fat seats. All right, I think there should be more fat seats on amusement park rides and fucking airplanes, on buses and trains. I want fat seats.
In Minecraft.
We'll have first class, we'll have business class, and then we'll have fat class.
Oh my God. So yeah, I don't think people should be shamed.
It's my opinion. It's my opinion that we can't make fat people be accepted in society. That's my opinion. Well, you know what my opinion is, you dumb fucking bitch? I'm going to break your goddamn bed when I crawl on top of you and show you what a fat man can do.
In Minecraft.
People
consensually. I'll get your consent.
Hold on.
I'm a fucking nicotine addict. No one sees me smoking and goes, I'm open-minded, so I think it's good that she's so comfortable in her own skin with her suicidal habits. Like, I don't think I'm fucking healthy. I'm not healthy. But Jim Jeffries is a professional comedian. I am not. I was repeating what he said because I thought it was funny. I will plagiarize Jim Jeffries once again, and I'll defend the joke the same way that he defends his. And what he says is, jokes are words that I think are funny to say. They're not my opinion. And that's what that was. That's what the 25-second clip was. I'm not going to give you some disingenuous apology because I don't think it's wrong to have an unpopular opinion. However, I am sorry about the way I phrased the 25-second clip portion. And I am sorry that it came off as if I thought obese people deserve to be shamed, because I don't think that at all. That's
I'm
not what I
sorry
believe
you're a
at all.
smoker and you smell like cigarettes, you fucking smoking bitch. I'm sorry you're a fucking smoking bitch.
I did make it clear last stream,
bitch.
but
You stink cigarette
I understand that there's no way that you
bitch.
know that from those 25 seconds.
Merry
There's
Christmas to the sweetest
Merry
boys
Christmas
on the
for the
internet.
Oh, thank you. While we're at 73%, thanks, guys.
Nobody tells me that I can't have my cigarettes without being healthy. Nobody says it's okay to be healthy and have cigarettes. Fuck, it's not about being healthy, bitch. It's about being fucking a human being. Nobody's telling you you can't fucking sit in a restaurant with your cigarette out. You dumb bitch. Sorry, I'm very triggered right now. I'm gonna call her a bitch like 19 more times.
You did a lot.
She needs to stop calling out fat people with ignorance. Act like a bitch, get called a bitch in Minecraft. Listen to like 60 seconds more. Does it get better or worse?
no context given whatsoever. But yeah.
You know, while she was talking, I didn't listen to a word she said.
I don't know why this clip had this guy talking later and then ended, but that was the clip I had downloaded.
Damn it.
So
much for that 60 seconds more, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have another 60 seconds of it.
So much for that.
Quietly seethe with rage for another 50 seconds.
Guys, give the stream a like, and I'm about to close the poll. It looks like there's a lot of people in the audience that want you in the corral.
Yeah, well, all the people in the audience can literally choke on my dick, like to the point
That's
where
fine.
they gag and fucking spin up and look like little stuck pigs with my fucking jizz and their spit drooling down their chin. Fuck you. And P.S. I want to say this. I want to say this right now. When I was referring to her as a bitch a bunch of times, that was me being a poor comedian, because I actually heard Andrew Dice Clay call women bitches. So it was actually a quote from, and I'm just not as good of a comedian as Andrew Dice Clay is all.
What does PS stand for?
PS? Pretty shit. Postscript. It is postscript.
Yeah. I just wanted to see what he would say.
I was trying to think of something clever. I'm like, I can't think of anything clever.
Look, they can be like all about corralling us, but you know what? They're gonna be sitting in fucking economy class getting their stupid peanuts, and we're gonna be sitting in fat class and getting full-size Snicker bars.
Look,
so
fat
jokes
class?
on them.
What is this?
It's
Magicus
first class, economy
Magicus
class,
wants
and fat class.
Magicus wants fat class on airplanes. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong to have a row for heifers. Like the 5 fattest people on the plane should take up 5 seats instead of 6. They all go fucking family style on that 6th seat when there's 3 in a row. Just give us all family style, or no, 2. Have a couple rows that are 2 fat.
I don't
seats.
like where this is going.
Would
People
you rather
think, like,
have a
when you
big
talk
fat sit
about
down next to
homosexuals
you
and
squash you?
putting women in the
It's
right
called
place and
segregation.
all
It's
of this
about
stuff.
time.
People think like when you talk about homosexuals and putting women in the right place and all of this stuff that like it's coming from a place.
But only if you fat shame me first. Your move, Papa.
All right, there, chunk. Get down on your
I
fucking.
love you, chunk.
Can you crawl down on your fucking knees, you little pig? I'm gonna make you squeal, chunk. Yep. That's the sound my cock's gonna make when it slides tightly into your fucking throat, pussy.
It's hate.
You're
It's
on
so
fire.
mad.
What's
I'm
going
so
on?
mad
What's-
right now. She's coming for my fat.
If we hated these people, at least for me, if we
She's coming for your fat.
She's coming for my fat.
hated these people, we would want them to continue to indulge in their degeneracy because then they would be going to hell, right? If we hated those people. Hate is wanting something bad to happen to somebody because of severe.
You had the worst decoration skills ever. What is this? I get distracted because you're just like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, oh man, those pictures. Like, did he just nail random nails into the wall and hang the pictures?
It looks like it.
And they're all crooked.
It looks like he jammed all these photos and crucifixes up his nose and sneezed them onto the wall.
Dislike or whatever, right? We actually, it's coming from a place of love. We want them to stop being evil and come to Jesus Christ and learn that they don't have to engage in their evil ways, you know?
But sinning is fun.
To him, like, as long as he believes in Jesus, he could be a total piece of shit. And he's not the evil one. The people who don't believe in Jesus are the evil ones, simply because they don't believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sort of weird logic is what he's working with here.
Holier than thou, but also a fucking ignorant, smug prick.
Yeah.
Good job. I'm holier than you are, and I don't even believe in God. But I was raised right. You were raised like a little punk-ass bitch. I went out looking at Christmas lights with my Nana last night, and I looked at little baby Jesus, and I pointed out little baby Jesus so my Nana could see him. That makes me a better Christian than fucking you, pussy-ass Spexo.
You would want them to
The
have
fuck
a
do you do
career.
for your Nana, you little bitch?
Hate women. Anybody who wants women in the workplace and wants equal rights for women means that they hate women because they don't want them to do what God intended them to do.
Look what happens
They're
to these
almost always
teachers.
miserable,
You know, these female teachers. They wind up sleeping with their students. They put themselves in jeopardy. They ruin their own marriages, if anything.
This doesn't happen that often.
That's a reason. Yeah. This small thing that happens from time to time is a reason why women shouldn't work. I mean, like, and teacher has been an acceptable job for a woman for a long time. Back in the day when women didn't do a lot of different kinds of jobs, it was like cook, maid, secretary, and teacher, nurse. That was another one.
What about all the guys that do that? Like, they just self-destruct their own marriages and get sent to jail for doing crimes and shit. Like,
it happens.
How's it any better?
Yeah.
Justin,
they risk every time they travel, they're gonna get assaulted or something. Like, this is what you want. You chose this.
Yo, the majority of the cringe shit we learned in school is from female teachers. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very true.
What is it?
Did you guys go to a public school and get a public school education? They're pretty much out the fucking box McDonald's basic learning bullshit. You really think you had the fucking head of the class because some teacher told you some fucking story that went out of the curriculum? This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Justin, you're raising your hand, but you're unmuted, so you just have to unmute your mic and you can talk.
Spectre, I want to admit something. I honestly think you were right about Kyle. Because now he's going on like Charlie Kirk and stuff and, being this big figure. I'm like, all right, you know what? Maybe you were right. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we could acknowledge that he did an awesome thing, and we can also acknowledge that he's cucking and there's no reason for it because he's claiming that he doesn't want to be political, but then he's going on all these political things and disavowing election fraud and supporting BLM and all this stuff when he doesn't have to. And it has nothing to do with the defamation case. Because
and he's saying he's not a fucking hero. Your little Kyle Rittenhouse, as you want to call a hero. We got to admit, he did an awesome thing. He killed some Jewish guys in self-defense. Awesome thing, guys. No, he fucking is going saying he's not a hero. He wish he hadn't fucking been there. He's showing some sort of remorse on his weird little fucking press tour.
Yeah.
But you guess you were right about Kyle. He's not a fucking sucker like we are. Well, you gotta admit, he did a great thing, but it doesn't mean he's a political mastermind. You're not a fucking mastermind of anything else either. You're a little basement dweller, dude. You're a weekend warrior for the alt-right. You're a goofball.
that defamation case, he already has enough evidence because the entire media was calling him a white supremacist for a year. He doesn't have to go on the media and say that he's not, like it's...
He doesn't have to.
Also,
he
before
gets
you
to.
continue...
The media called him a white supremacist for a year while he was on trial. The trial's over. He can start speaking publicly. Why not speak publicly? Even if you were a white supremacist, why not speak publicly saying, hey, yeah, white is right. I got him good. If that's what he wanted to fucking do. But no, he wants to go out and he wants to say, what I did, I wish I hadn't have done it. I'm not a hero. He's going out and he's denouncing your fucking weird little movement, and now you're butthurt because for an entire year you were simping for a little kid. You grown-ass, pathetic fucking men.
Yeah, how fucking pathetic is it that like Rittenhouse is still more of a man than like all of these fucking people? Like barely has fucking any experience in the world, and now all of a sudden like still has at least the common sense to be like, yeah, no, I don't want to associate with this shit because like I shouldn't have did this. It's already that there's more hope for that person than probably like any of these dipshits.
Yeah. Cheech says Billy stands Kyle. Nah, I just, I had to sit back and look at the fucking evidence. And the evidence was if I was in Kyle's dumbass shoes and I was carrying a fucking gun around in public and somebody tried to take the gun out of my fucking hand, I would feel like I could not let them take the gun out of my fucking hand. And for that reason, I stood back and I didn't fucking get too deep into anything because it's a deep fucking stupid argument to get in between when a fucking people are dead and gone, they can't come back. And then now he's fucking out here and I want to see how he acted once he got out there. This is what Kyle Rittenhouse does. He goes on these fucking shows. He says, I'm not a hero. I should have never been there. Looking back on it, I wish I hadn't have been there. I'm not happy I killed these fucking guys. And then he says weird shit like 4 doors, more whores, talking about fitting girls in his truck and trying to get girlfriends from his new fame. Like he's probably going to go and pick up that blonde that Nick Fuentes couldn't get. That's where Kyle Rittenhouse is going from here on out. Am I a stand for him? No. Do I understand that sometimes you're in a situation that you probably shouldn't have been in and you have to do things that you probably don't want to fucking do? Am I going to politicize that? And I'm not going to feel fucking either way for either side. Like it was, those people shouldn't have probably fucking been there. They shouldn't have, but they were. And,
none of them should have been. Not him, not the other people.
And he lived to tell his fucking story, and the cameras told his story too, and the jury said he wasn't guilty. And I think it's funny that these guys want to disavow him now because he's not sucking their nuts when they've been sucking his for a year. Call me a fucking stan. I will fuck you.
You are on fire tonight.
I will fuck you up. I'm mad, dude. I'm fucking pissed.
By the way, I don't know what it is. Maybe, see, right now, because Billy's been getting migraines, we have the studio lights down to like 30% of what they usually are. They're usually pretty bright.
Yeah.
It helps with the green screens a lot because it eliminates the shadows.
Do these do like different color? Like,
yes.
Is there like a blue tint on it right now?
No, this is just like bright white, basically.
Okay, because sometimes you can do like a warming effect on it.
You want a warm
the
white?
The warming effect is better for eyes.
Do you want to try a warm
if
white?
We could try a warming white. It might be a little better.
Let's see.
I think we
change
got Barry
studio
in the
lights
chat.
to warm white.
Oh, boo-doo-doo.
What do you think about that?
Interesting.
And then I can make it brighter.
It seems very bright already.
It's at 30%.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell what was better.
Okay.
I don't think he's guilty of murder, but that doesn't mean I don't think he did anything wrong. It's just a shit show all around.
Hey, well, here's the big thing. Here's the big thing about Kyle Rittenhouse, okay? He's alive, and half of the world thinks he's a fucking piece of shit. And the other half of the world thinks he's a hero. And rather than him going around grasping onto that hero side, he's actually saying some things that might make people think that he's more center than they want to be. And I kind of appreciate that because he could ride through and grasp that side that wants to call him a hero and be the poster boy for that movement, and he doesn't want to be. So I think that right there is impressive. Even if he is fucking just doing this to get laid, which I think would be a perfect enough reason to do it if I was a fucking 18-year-old kid. Who the fuck cares?
I don't disagree with that. I think you're exactly right.
Red bar hue is a little underexposure. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. So is the light situation good for you now?
I'm not sure. It's different than it was before, so it might just be because my eyes were adjusted to the other light.
You want me to take it back to the other one?
I'm not sure. Yeah, if we could be fine for here for now.
Okay.
See what
I can make them
happens.
blue. Would the blue lights be?
I don't even know.
If I make the lights green, will like disappear.
Let's see what
almost.
happens if we go green.
All right, hold on.
It ain't easy being green.
Let's see.
Someday you'll
Change
find
studio lights to green.
The lovers. Oh
Bye.
my God.
Oh, this is awesome. You should do this
I have
for
a
the
third
rest of the
eye.
You're like a force ghost now.
Force goes coast to
Did
coast.
you ever hear that interview with Harrison Ford where someone asked him if he was mad that Han Solo didn't get a Force ghost, and he was like, "What the fuck is a Force ghost?"
That's great. That's hilarious. That green actually was a lot better on my eyes.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up part.
There's like a whole bunch.
Yeah, the green actually was nicer.
Yeah, that messes so much up. With
Yeah,
the chroma key and everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll suffer so people can have a green screen. This isn't too bad. This is actually very chill.
Chill.
Yeah, this is actually really, really comfortable right here. If we can do this for the rest of the show, we still
This
look
one
pretty
right
good
here.
to the audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben looks like he has a dark aura around him.
Yeah, it's the way the chroma key is set. It's for the lights being bright white and being turned all the way up.
Don't let him lie to you.
Admit it. It's because you're a satanic atheist. Isn't it?
That's Ben's dark passenger.
You figured that out. Let's check out the Streamlabs if there's any new ones, and we'll move on to something else.
I gotta log in.
Log
in. Logged out. Nice relief. Nice to relief on Billy's face. Nasty. Maybe you should chill a small phallic object. You think I'd let a small phallic object relief on my face? Psst, better be a big one. Big old pisser. So I'm having to relog into Streamlabs right now. It's taking me a moment, but I should be there in a second. Your actual Mania clip has you as defiler of tubs. Is Egghead here?
Is
It's
Egghead here?
Egghead.
Yeah, I'll play it again so people remember. Cringe Kade, our Patreon private show coming up on December 28th. For patrons $5 and above, it's going to be crazy. We're nearing 400 patrons. If you want to sign up and be our 400th plus patron, check this out.
The battle royal of the Karens versus the mall Santas, the bad mall Santas. But then we also have the Santa Claus six-pack. It's a whole myriad of Santa Clauses battling for the top Santa of the world. Foodie Beauty versus Shanny for Christ.
This is definitely
in a fat and around
super
matchup.
heavyweight match.
Yes. Who's the bigger total mess? Cute. Pimp Monk and Shabisky are going to be tag team challengers against Hannibal and Monty, the current reigning champions.
They have a long streak going on too.
They got a good
Hannibal and
streak. And we got Egghead vying for the Cringerweight title again versus Digby the Goat, literal goat. Cringerweight title championship.
Came out of nowhere and beat Egghead, a multiple-time champion.
And then the main event, world title, Trumpster Bob, the real American, going against King Cobra, the current reigning world champion, world heavyweight champion. Look at those muscles.
Yeah. I don't know how Bob thinks he can pull this off, but we'll see. We'll find out.
It comes down to a butthole challenge.
Cringe Kade.
Who knows?
That was a ballin' trailer.
Yes.
I Metal Monkey said, Billy, it's okay. Prove it. Prove it to me that it's going to be okay. Eric says, I always thought Dugan was another word for poopy. Fixed Soul, Love Narg, Vanessa Barbie, Eric all gave big love. Thomas Joffrey, again, talked about Nick Fuentes rejected a girl and bragged about it, let alone stream a neurotic rant about it. Two Guns No Ammo gave that big love. And Mobility Mark said, check out my YouTube. I ride around in a mobility scooter live in New York City, road raging and crashing into stuff. That sounds dangerous. Let's get dangerous.
Darkwing Ducks.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah, I remember when that shit came out. I always liked Gizmo Duck in DuckTales, too. He was like the robot duck. He had the fucking wheel instead of legs.
Yeah, I remember Gizmo.
Yeah.
I had to go through like all the different duck companions. I was like,
Launchpad.
Launchpad was the first one. I was like, not Launchpad.
He had like he had like a code word that he yelled to like get his suit right.
There was also Bubba, the caveman duck, cave duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, we gotta do something new. I'm really high, by the way, right now. Let's do. DP Action News.
He called me sir, and got him so fuming angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
You better well learn to love it.
Hannibal and Motley. So I think Magica sent this one in.
Oh?
Wait, why is the screen still black?
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh my god.
There.
Oh yeah.
Florida man claims bags of cocaine meth found wrapped around penis aren't his. Well, honest mistake.
It could happen to anyone.
Yeah, you know how many things, actually everything that's ever been wrapped around my penis is mine. A Clearwater man claims that drugs deputy found wrapped around his penis did not belong to him. 34-year-old. Could you imagine? Like, do you either have a dick so small that you can't tell there's drugs wrapped around it, or is it so big that the drugs are just fucking hidden on it? Like, how's that? It's got to be a size thing. It's like the only like if you have an average sized dick and there's drugs tied around it, the cops will be like, "Come on, man, that's an average sized dick. There's no way you didn't know those drugs was there." But if it was like a big, massive tower of cock, you'd be like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe someone did just leave that there, like they were mountain climbing." Or if it was so small, like maybe it just rolled like a tumbleweed into your lap and it created a vortex that sucked it in. Sucked it in.
He's sucking it.
Dot Executable says size doesn't matter, Billy. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are worthless with or without a good sized penis.
That's a thing that the Beast used to say a lot. Size doesn't matter.
Size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Billy just likes to imagine penises. Yeah, my cover band does all Imagine Dragons songs, but we make them about penises.
The band is called Imagine
It's Imagine Penises.
Oh, God.
And then we do that song Radioactive, but we're like, prophylactic. I don't know any other Imagine Dragons songs. And that was the best I could come up with on such short notice.
If God didn't want you to hold other people's drugs around your dick, then why are dicks so perfectly designed for that?
For real. My dick is basically just a coat hanger for drugs. 34-year-old Patrick Florence was riding in a car that was pulled over after police say was driving without its lights on early Saturday morning. The driver of the vehicle was arrested by police for DUI and possession of marijuana. A search of the car uncovered a gun under Florence's seat. The deputies searched Florence and found bags of methamphetamines and cocaine wrapped around Florence's penis. Florence was arrested, and the report said he stated the package wrapped around his penis was not his. The WFLA reports that Florence did not say who the drugs found on his person might belong to. We worry that Florence's case might not stand up in court, as they say possession is 9 inches of the law. Waka, waka, waka. That was a terrible fucking joke. But, here's the thing. No matter where the drugs are, if they're up your fucking ass, if they're wrapped around your dick, say they're not yours, because now it's the burden of the proof for the court to prove.
Those are some fun drugs. Wrap around your dick kind of drugs.
Be like, why were, if those aren't your drugs, why were they wrapped around your dick? You're like, Your Honor, do you realize the type of people that would wrap drugs around my dick? I didn't want to question. I was scared for my life. And I plead beyond that. I plead the fifth right now, because I'm worried that this specific Colombian cartel will kill me if I tell you they did it.
What's the point of pleading the fifth if you're just going to say the Colombian cartel?
Oh, shit. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
That's not even that crazy of a story, though, really, because, like, what else you can say? Oh, yeah, you found the drugs on my dick. My bad. I was hiding them from you. Like, no, you're going to be like, they ain't mine. They ain't mine.
People hide meth around their penis all the time. It could happen to anyone.
Dude, I like to do a little trucker trap when I go to a truck stop and want to pick up a truck stop prostitute. I call it trucker trap. I just tie a little meth around my dick.
Trucker
and
trap.
It catches a little catch a little lot lizard in my lap.
Trap.
I catch a little lot lizard every time. Got a little trucker trap. There you go. They just sniff it out like truffle sniffing pigs. They go. They get up on my lap and just start trying to get the meth. It's so gross.
Trump asks Supreme Court to block Congress from reviewing January 6 documents.
I like this pose from Trump. Makes him look like a World Wrestling Entertainment Hall of Famer. Former President Donald Trump on Thursday asked the Supreme Court to bar the Biden administration from handing over a trove of documents. Nah, gonna have to bar them to a House panel investigating the Capitol riot after two lower courts declined to stop the committee, which has drawn Trump's ire in recent months from receiving records from his administration. Why wouldn't he want the records to come out if he wasn't guilty? In two filings, Trump's attorneys asked the High Court to review whether the House committee's request for Trump-era White House records was constitutional and to prevent the documents from being released while the case makes its way through the court. What's not constitutional? These are White House records, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does the Constitution say anything about the White House having to hide shit the president does?
So, what do you think it is? Do you think it's documents that prove he was the riot on the Capitol was what he wanted?
I bet you there's a whole bunch of advisors that told him to step up and do something about it. If these texts are true, and his own fucking son and Sean Hannity and all his other buds were texting him saying, hey, you got to do something to stop this. I bet you there's a ton of other advisors underneath him saying the same shit. And he was like, no, we're not going to do it.
Nope.
I'm standing by my fans.
Merry Christmas, y'all filthy animals.
Hey, Northern Perspective, thank you once again. Merry Christmas to you.
All right, so let me put Magicus on full screen. Let me put you on full screen.
That's a double rudder, Lord Magikai.
All right, let's do this.
All right, sipping champion Magicus, a two-shotter. About to put Dragonite right up to your throat and gulp.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, that's one.
There you go, Magikai. Lord Magikai.
A one, a two, a better not sue.
What does that mean? Is that really
never heard such a thing in my life?
Is that really a thing that people say before drinking? 1, 2, better not sue?
Sure, why not?
Well, did you make that up, or is that something that you learned in freaking economics? Like, what is that?
Economics is not really my strong suit.
Then what do you care about lawsuits? Do you think you can? Oh, are you going to puke? Are you going to puke?
No, He's got to puke. We are fine.
He's got to puke.
Are you going to Ralph?
I definitely would not be in danger if somebody donated $100 right now, for sure.
Magicus, can I ask you a question?
He's got to puke.
Magicus, do you know where the character Ralph S. Mouse comes from?
No.
There were like these books when I was a kid. It was about a mouse riding a motorcycle.
One more.
Oh, God damn it.
Carry on my wayward son. Come on, Magicus. Put that little sippy sip on the tippy tip.
Oh, man.
We're so close to the goal. I can feel my lap just bulging. Right. Thank you, Toast. Cheers.
Ready?
Speaking of toasts, say something to the crowd after you shoot this.
You want a little coffee or what? Huh?
I think I'll be good.
Some more? Huh? Try not to get it on the rest of my table there.
I won't
Huh?
do that.
Can you do that? Huh? You gonna get sick?
Look how fine I am.
Oh.
Huh?
Huh? Oh my God! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
This scene from Beyond the Mat is so funny because it's Vince McMahon And he's Darren Drozdov is famous for being able to puke on command.
Yep.
And Vince
He's
knows
like,
that.
you should be puke.
So Vince is trying to make him puke. And Droz, this is how you know what a good guy Vince is. Vince is hyping him up to puke on command, and Droz barely spits
On
up
holidays
anything.
Now. Share a bit of my joy as you inch closer to the end goal, sweet boy.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Cheers.
This is great.
So yeah, Vince is like hyping him up. Droz delivers the most minimal amount of vomit you could ever see on film, and Vince is like, good job, pal. He was like, yeah, after all that work, Vince doing all that work to pull that scene, and he's like, good job. Oh,
God damn it.
I am Jacula with the goal. Magicus, it's time, Papa. Say
You're a
something.
real professional like Billy to puke on your wrestling mat.
Say something. Say something of a toast before you do this, Magicus.
All right.
Give us a toast. Give us a toast. Jacula got us the goal. BT Toast got us there. Northern Perspectives got us there. So many other people tonight. Vanessa, Barbie, Eric. So many other people helped get us there tonight.
All right. Here we go. It's that time of the year, everyone. You know, you're going to get together with your friends and family. Hopefully you'll be safe and vaccinated and, you know, nothing bad will happen. So I want you to, you know, remember my sacrifice as we head into these these holidays at this time of the year.
He's going to puke. Why are you stalling?
Yeah.
Come on. Do it.
There we go. Cheers.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Huh?
It's fine.
Oh my
How
God! He's gonna
feel?
He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
Oh yeah. Well, Lord Jamarcus, pretty proud of you right there.
Yeah.
You could have vomited everywhere. Instead, you chose to just pack it in, be a sweet boy.
He's
gonna puke.
Doing zero pukes.
No, we're fine.
Hey,
all right.
Can I suggest something, Magicus?
You are free to suggest whatever you want.
Stand up and just slap your belly 44 times.
44? Why 44?
44
That's a
times.
lot.
Yeah, let's see if you can do it.
You just trying to get me to run out the clock in the show?
No, of course not. I'm going to count every one.
You really want this? Is this really what you want?
Well, I don't know. Does chat want this?
Let's take a vote. Let's take an up or down vote.
44 times. Do you want Magicus to slap his belly 44 times? 44 times? Is that what you want, chat? Is that what you want?
All right. So, it's in the chat now.
44 belly smacks for Magicus. Is that what you want, chat?
And we're gonna leave it up. We're gonna start the timer. You all have 1 minute here to vote.
Now,
there it is on
Magicus,
the screen.
here's the rules. We're not going to count, okay? We're gonna leave. We're gonna leave.
You just said you'd count.
Here's. I could count. I could count. Here's the deal. I was gonna let you count in your head, and then if you skimped out on any, people could call you out on it, and the next time we have you on, we would call you a liar. But if
You're
you want,
just gonna call me out even if I get it
liar,
right.
liar. If you want me to count, I'll count.
Liar.
I was gonna give you the power to do it on your own, but if you want me to count, I'll count. I'll count. Or do you want my respect to let you keep track yourself?
See, Egghead said he'll come on and do zaps too.
Yeah, Egghead's a masochist.
Yeah, I can bring him on and put him in the other window.
Chat, why do you hate me so much?
Do we hate you? We just want to see 44 slaps. Happy holiday.
Time is out.
It's Merry Slapsmas, okay?
And that means the voting is about to come to an end.
Oh yeah, I lost.
Yes it wins with 70%.
Egghead, I wish you a Merry Cringe-mas. I wish you a Merry Cringe-mas. All right, Magicus, are you ready for 44
listening to this
slaps?
cringy song.
Do you want me to count the slaps, or do you want to do them in your head?
I'll do it out loud. All right, to prove
Okay.
that I can still count.
All right, 44.
1, 2.
Okay, Magicus, why are you not bare belly?
No, we're not doing that.
You can just lift it up over your gun.
5.
Did you call it a gun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Huh?
The chat wants you to move shirt.
No.
Do you have weird?
No.
Do you have weird belly scars?
We did not earn enough money for that.
Do you have
all right?
weird belly scars? If you have weird belly scars, we won't make you do it.
What? So what if we make it to do what?
That was not
900?
44.
No, it's not. All right, no. Listen, look.
Okay. You gonna tell us about your weird belly scars?
I may have weird belly scars.
Tell us where you got them.
No, we're good.
Magicus,
all right?
do you have a vagina on your tummy and you're hiding it so we don't get knocked out for terms of service? If you got a tummy vag and you're hiding it to keep our channel alive,
This is not fair. You're ganging up at me.
Does anybody know?
I'm not doing anything.
Does anybody know how many slaps Magicus had already?
All right. I don't know. We'll start over.
1,
2, 3, 4.
Nobody.
It's a lot.
Nobody wants this.
Billy the Bully.
Nobody wants this. Magicus.
I sent Egghead the link so he can come in if he wants.
Why am I doing this so hard?
Because you're drunk.
What is going on? What is this?
This is literally a sobriety test. That's literally what's going on here. Magicus, I will say, have you lost count?
Close.
Yes, I think he has.
Poor Magicus.
We'll do a few extras just so I'm sure I don't have to do this again.
Well, most of us wanted exactly 44.
Whatever, we're good enough.
Do you think that was exactly 44?
No, it was more than 44.
Okay, I think Dragon Man Firebank counted 44.
I trust that person then because that makes me look better.
Come on, Egghead. Come on, Egghead.
Well, Magicus, I do want to say that you are drunk because you did that with no hesitation.
I did. If we keep making $50, I'll keep doing shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll extend it.
Whoa.
How are we not even going to be able to see if there's belly marks slapped on your tum-tum?
There are. I can feel it.
Are you burning up?
A little bit.
Magicus, do you have like a pussy on your stomach and that's why you can't show us?
It's actually a satanic symbol on it, so I've got the mark of the beast.
Oh, okay. I should have known that because
scars don't matter.
You got red hair.
Yeah.
I should have known you were a soulless ginger hell beast. Are you burping? Are you erping?
You know, earlier Egghead said he would come on here, and I sent him the link, and now he's not here. What a coward.
Egghead had to leave for a second.
Egghead, you got to be here.
He knew he couldn't handle 44 slaps to the gut. Egghead knew he couldn't stand up for 44 slaps to the gut himself. So he's backing down because
his
he knows.
mouth wrote a check that his ass can't cash.
Which is weird because his mouth is usually pretty
Yes,
reliable
Ellie,
with his ass.
I am drinking Malibu.
Malibu.
And what's fun was that I was chasing it with more Malibu in this drink, so.
Malibu. Malibu.
That's a great song.
Oh. You ever see the movie Malibu's Most Wanted?
No.
Neither have I.
What else we got?
You know, it's almost a year since the last time I was on and I threw up after a show.
Hey, it's your anniversary. So
it's close.
I think they're going to do New Year's Eve in Times Square.
They are?
Yeah. Times Square. We're opening it up here in Buffalo as well. So do you have any concerns about those being super spreader events or anything with the emergence of the Omicron virus?
Hey.
Well, I'm going to encourage.
Why even record the press conference if you can't hear the questions? I don't know why. I see this all the time. Anyway.
Speaking of super spreader events, I think they're going to have the porn awards this year.
Oh, the AVN awards.
Encourage everybody to be smart on New Year's Eve, and this is a local decision, of course, and I respect what's decided. But this is an outdoor event. I suspect people will be very bundled
so
up.
like it's outdoors.
They want to keep a mask on to stay warm.
She's the one that took
Have you ever
over.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen this event though? Like the people are just packed like chest to chest. You can't move in these crowds. Like,
Right.
It may as well not be fucking outside.
And it's a ton of people. It's a ridiculous amount of people.
This woman put up with 30 years of Cuomo abuse, and now she gets the job cleaning up his mess. Wow, that's the thanks you get. I don't actually know if she was one of the victims. Probably wasn't, right?
No.
Anyhow, so I don't think there'll be a lot of, people have gloves on, there won't be a lot of human contact. So I'll work with the mayor and he can talk to our state health department. He also has the county health department to make those decisions. But it is something that I don't see a reason why it couldn't go on based on, again, the progress here in Western New York we are today is incredible. And if those numbers keep trending downward, but I will defer to the local authorities on that.
Isn't Omicron like more likely to be caught if
It seems
you're
more
if
contagious.
you have like is 80% of people catching it?
I don't know.
have the
I don't want to
vaccine?
make any statements. Like I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
no, the vaccine I think does like lower your
The
chance of
booster helps out a
Oh,
lot.
here's Egghead.
The booster.
Fucking
go.
Egghead. Welcome.
Yeah, it's fucking May. It's been a while.
Egghead, are you
You're
gonna
the
cam up and
promo?
slap your stomach 44 times bare skin just to show Magicus?
Yeah,
already
I'll
on
get it.
camera.
I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Egghead, are you gonna slap your stomach 44 times bare
I'll
bellied?
slap my stomach and zap myself.
Are you gonna
How's
do?
that?
Are you gonna do a zap and a slap 44 times?
Your camera
bare
isn't
bellied?
working.
I see him in the Skype call though.
That's
like, I don't
weird. Try leaving and coming back in really quick.
Swear to God,
All right.
Egghead, if you slap your belly 44 times and zap between every slap, you'll be a legend.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
the little like circle picture
Let me
shows
come
him,
back.
but
Let me come back.
All right.
You'll be a legend.
Yeah, because I couldn't see him.
Magicus, am I pretty good at bullying, or are you just drunk?
a little bit of both.
Thank you.
It's both.
Thank you. Magicus,
So
are you having a good time tonight?
I am having a good time. I was planning for this all week. I was like, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can sleep until fucking 2:00 in the afternoon if I have to.
Hell yeah. I got like 8 hours of sleep last night or something like that. It was a good amount of sleep. I was very, very proud and happy with myself.
Damn, Egghead like didn't come back.
Well, you know why? He's afraid.
I see.
He's afraid that Magicus's 44 slaps are going to be far more harrowing than
How
his
can
44.
he slap?
How can I slap?
I see. I can't see him, so if his camera's on, can you see him?
I see him.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
I
leave.
do see
I'm
him
gonna leave and come back. So
Okay.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I guess New York doing New Year's Eve scares me a little bit, just because the amount of numbers that have been going up, and inviting everybody to go in a crowded place like this seems wild. But we'll see what happens. Maybe this is the big test. But geez, they usually pack up about 1 million people there in Times Square.
Did you
don't
see
they?
Spider-Man yet?
There we
did.
go.
Yeah, it was good.
All
Egghead,
right.
Sorry, it's not-
Egghead,
it's not
did you
kind-
see Nightmare Alley yet?
I have not. I've only seen Far From Home.
You should go see Nightmare Alley, and also you should do 44 belly slaps and a zap in between every single slap. You think you could do
Oh.
that?
I mean, I can do slaps right now. If you want, I'm wearing a Deadpool shirt, but I can take it off
Do you
right
have
now.
the
and
zap
just,
on?
I have the
Put
collar.
the zap on. Here's the deal. Zap, 11 slaps. Zap, 11 more slaps. Zap, 11 more slaps. Zap. So you have 44 slaps and what, 5 zaps? It's a zap
my.
slap
Slaps and
sandwich.
slaps?
Zaps and slaps sandwich.
Oh my!
Damn it! All I can see now is Egghead. I can't see
Yeah, I
the
can't
actual
see
screen.
Now what the hell is going on?
Oh,
my.
I'll fix that.
Oh
So now my live camera's working fine.
Yeah, now it's working fine.
Yeah, I
Egghead,
don't know.
have you had diarrhea recently?
Nope.
Okay, I just got to make sure before you go to zap and slap. Last
I
thing
think
you
that's
want
better.
is a zap and slap and crap.
Right. All right. let
Zap
me
slapping
see.
crap sounds like
All
a
right,
bad
so now
time.
you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I got to test to see if it works.
Is it working?
Hold on. Yep, it still fucking works.
Time to get yourself some tummy rumblers. Smack them, smack them. Smack that tummy.
Wait,
One, two,
Egghead, you got a promo against Digby while you do this. Talk shit about Digby.
What is wrong with me today? 11. All right, that's 11.
All right, Zap. Keep
I'm
going.
gonna go to 60.
Keep going. You got this.
Hold
You
on.
got this.
Do it.
1, 2, 3.
Quick, slaps again, slaps again. Quick.
Hurry up.
4, 5,
Hurry up.
6, 8.
Okay,
What the
Zaps,
fuck,
Zaps,
man?
go. Zaps, quick.
Zap.
70.
Get it.
Quick, get the slaps, quick.
What?
It's funny when it's not me.
Quick, Egghead. Another zap. Eggy.
80.
Just 11 more slaps, Egghead. Just 11 more slaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Quick, Egghead. One more zap.
One more zap. I'm going all the way to 100. Merry Christmas, you filthy.
Show the thing
animals.
to the camera so we can see. There we go.
100.
1, 2. Fucking here we go. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Son of a bitch.
Merry Cringe, Miss Egghead.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, damn.
Eric said this is why God doesn't talk to us anymore.
You get another $25, I will take another shot because, life is misery.
Life is beautiful. Did you boys ever think we would be here today having Christmas slaps?
To be honest, there was a while I didn't think any of us would be here at this point.
Oh, we all survived. This far, at least.
I don't know. 2021 still got a few days left. Let's not celebrate early.
General Martok says, "Damn, we doing this now? What's episode 1000 gonna be like?"
Oh, well, for one thing, we're gonna test the pain tolerance of Adam
from Your Movie Sucks.
Yeah.
By his own request.
We're going to, if you guys remember, a while back, Scott was in here and he cut Billy's chest up with some slaps, and Adam thinks he can handle more.
Adam thinks that I was a baby bitch.
He made you bleed. Like, you gonna take that from him?
Who, me? I don't. Words can't change my mind. Billy is gonna suck all the dicks live for 1000. You don't know that, probably though. Spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Let's play some other stuff. Here we go.
Gonna get DP'd by Billy and Ben.
Clue disappear. The truth is out there, by the way. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Oh, dude, I fucked up. Anyway, I can easily fix it though when it happens.
Playing the intro once.
Yeah.
Playing it twice.
Damn it.
My.
Oh, wow.
Something that I really need has arrived. See this pressure cooker here? I use it like I cook fresh rice all the time. And like most Asians have a rice cooker, but I don't like cooking with aluminum. And so I like to use a stainless steel pressure cooker. And I've had this for a long time, but I had one of these things and it got all corroded and everything, and it disappeared during the move. I think Jesus eliminated it because he knew somebody was going to order me a new one, and it fits perfectly. It's from Brandy. So Brandy, thank you.
Is that like furry art
Right
on
there?
the wall behind her?
Yes, that is.
It looks like, yeah.
Thank you, Brandy. So I eliminated it from the Amazon wish list now that I know that I have one. And this is great. See, because another thing that I need for this is I put this on the Amazon wish list. This is cracked.
It's
you
the
see
seal.
right there where there's a crack. Oops.
It's the seal for her pressure cooker. Man, I want to hear about this other thing.
Is she gonna accidentally make a bomb?
See, thank you.
Be
I don't know
careful
why
with
it
pressure
disappeared.
cookers.
Like it
You gotta
got
be
lost
careful.
during the move. Another thing that got lost during the move was a queen comforter that I had, but then I don't really have room for a queen comforter in here. And so that's a blessing. Thank you so much. I prefer to have my windows open so I don't run the AC and the heat during the day usually. And this time of the year it's rather nippy here. So I'm wearing my sweater indoors, and that
Hey,
helps
what's
me. I
up,
still
Gail?
have the beautiful ring.
Gail's looking good.
That Jesus bought for Brent. Now I find it interesting that
Jesus
Jesus
Brent ring.
bought this. Because I actually
All
think
this makes
Jesus is
sense.
living in my apartment right now. Hi, Jesus, I bet you're here. You say, what?
Jesus is everywhere. Jesus is everywhere, Gail.
I'm not.
Jesus is in the
you guys say,
rain.
how's that possible? He lives in
God
heaven.
is in the
I'm not sure how
trees.
he's doing this.
Say hi, Jesus.
You know, you got to remember, we are dealing with an 11-dimensional being, so. Yeah.
I think this will get good. The name of the video is Jesus Perfection in 11-Dimensional Lovemaking.
I'm not exactly sure how he's doing this, and I want to thank the person who got me the bookshelf too. I don't know who it was because they didn't let me know. If they had a note in the box, there was no note in the box, so they were anonymous. But whoever you are, thank you, because that has been a real help. Let me see if I can show you. There it is.
Oh, that's a nice bookshelf.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a real godsend. So thank you. Let's get back over
I
here
get
now.
it. It's a godsend.
Egghead, do you have a bookshelf in your new apartment?
No.
Wow,
Right
Gail's.
now.
If this was you keeping up with the Joneses, Gail's winning.
I know, right?
Why
like,
is-
like, we just I'm still unpacking. I have right here. I have like all of my pictures and like.
Have you
stuff that I
taken
wanna
a picture of that bathtub yet?
Oh yeah, I'll do it now if you want me to.
I want monthly
It's
reports.
clean. It's
Oh, I
clean.
know it's clean, but I want monthly reports. I want you to check in once a month
Yeah,
and see how that tub's going.
We'll make it a segment. It's like going to be the.
That would be very interesting. Like make it a segment. Like
Yeah.
Egghead monthly.
How long until you shit that thing up, you think?
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I give it 6 months.
6 months, okay.
Do you take dumps straight into the tub? Like
Andre the Giant used to do that.
Yeah, Andre the Giant could be rooming with you think?
But you drink Bailey's from a shoe in your tub.
Drink Bailey's from a tub. But I'm not gonna be shitting in the tub. I'm gonna make sure that the tub is definitely way better than the freaking tub in my original apartment.
You shitting up that tub, Egghead?
No, I'm not shitting up that tub.
Hey,
You're gonna dump a little soil in there and grow some plants in it too.
What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for your Cringerweight competition video to be you just taking a dump in your tub?
God, that would be me going to the lowest of the low at that point.
Is
You know what?
it? Didn't you drink your own pee?
Just you squatting in the tub, dropping a plop, and then saying one of your catchphrases like "Darn Tootin" or whatever the heck you say.
Darn Tootin.
Darn Tootin. Suffering sucker.
It is like a weird, like cowboy.
You got a little cowboy dialect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like,
You did drink
suffering
your own ball sweat
succotash.
liquor.
There's a whole damn turd in this bathtub now. you sons of bitches better make me the Cringerweight champion.
Golly gee.
Yeah, hey,
That's
Egghead.
smart. God darn it.
Egghead. Here's how you win the Cringerweight championship.
You do. Whoa. Oh. Maybe
take
our
a-
opinions are different.
Take a thick dump in that bathtub and then get a spork and just stick the spork in it to show that it sticks straight up, that you have hulking chunk dumps.
I don't want to look at this poo.
That would be pretty much an instant victory.
Sick fuck.
How badly do you want it?
Well, I would like to become champion again, but I don't think I would rather shit in a newly made tub.
I do think we don't need to get this tub started off on the wrong foot.
It's a newly built apartment. Yeah. It's a fucking new fucking place. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Egghead, I'll be real with you right now. This is the new beginning for you.
I know.
Do you think they demolished the old tub? You know what's happened? Did they tear that apartment down?
I honestly don't know. Like from what when I left the old place back in July.
He's still not fully unpacked.
You left in July?
They burned it to the ground. They burned that whole building to the ground because of Egghead's tub. That's what happened.
Last time I checked, there was already a person living in there.
Wow, they swim in that tub?
I'm guessing.
Egghead, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What was your security deposit like when you moved out?
Very minuscule.
Were they like? Did they give we took?
I'm surprised they even gave it back. I am surprised they gave me any deposit back.
Oh wow!
You and King Cobra should be roommates.
I don't think that would ever happen.
That would be a fun odd couple.
That would be interesting, but I don't think that would ever happen.
He's the king of the Cobra. He's the king of the cringe. 2 kings in a castle. That's what it would be called. It would be 2 kings in a castle. 2 kings in a castle. And then
shot range.
And then we'd have a laugh track on deck every time one of you guys did something. We'd just hit the laugh track button.
One season or one episode would probably be canceled.
Would you let him cook you dinner every night?
I don't trust his cooking.
Would you cook for him?
Have you never seen Cooking with Cobra? Come on, he's a good cook.
That's most definitely what's up.
I saw bite-sized Cobes in our chat earlier.
Hey,
in the stream.
Cheers. Boglum Chronicles, No Money Monday.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy King
up,
Cobra.
God damn it!
Back at it with another video. Hope y'all having a happy holiday season. Well, I get depressed around the holidays.
Why?
But I'm hanging in there. Thank you, Creative Ape Thor. Appreciate that. Can you afford beer/cigarettes? At the moment, I can't.
Cigarettes are such an unnecessary expenditure.
I like how he's talking about beer and cigarettes, and you say cigarettes are such an unnecessary expenditure. Like beer is necessary.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Well, I haven't been drinking beer either.
Well, yeah, it's funny that
beer is delicious. Oh, beer's way more beneficial than
yeah,
cigarettes.
but when we're talking about unnecessary expenditures, beer and cigarettes are definitely
beer is more justified than cigarettes for sure.
Nobody should have to go through life sober. Okay, can we agree on that?
I think
this is just—it's too hard as it is. We need the easy button.
I think everybody should have unlimited beer and heroin and whatever else gets them off chemically. And if that doesn't keep them from doing stuff, then we go to chemical castration.
Oh,
what?
But if you want to be
saying, you gotta be sweet boys, and if all the liquor and drugs can't keep you a sweet boy, then there's another chemical we can do.
in the giving mood, you can always donate to my PayPal. I actually got a super dank drink combo for the holidays I want to show off.
A super dank drink combo for the holidays.
Let me guess what the ingredients
Whatever
are.
was in Magicus's drink.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
No, it was Diet Berry Juicy Juice, Mango Malibu, Coconut Malibu, and Orange Cream Soda.
Yeah, okay, Cobes.
Just don't quite have
Did you
the
say
funds
cream
for it
soda
yet.
or King Cobra? I couldn't hear.
Hey, it's Fat Albert.
You guys don't have to donate.
That was the best Fat Albert ever.
I enjoyed that Fat Albert.
You don't have to donate to Coast. Donate to us, and I'll drink for you.
Why would people donate for drink combos if last time you streamed, you asked for donations, got them, and then didn't stream for almost a week? Damn, Applesauce Sommer. Why you gotta hit them like that?
If you can't send money to the PayPal, I'm not worried about it.
I'm glad that he changed his hat because the old one was just getting disgusting.
Yeah, but he needs a new hat like once a week because this one's already dirtied up. He's had it for less than a month.
We'll watch the because it has white on it, so you'll
it's
see
so
it
bad,
change.
Yeah. White hats get dirty so quick. I had this friend in high school, and he had this. He always wore the same hat. And it was like white with baby blue on it. It might have been North Carolina, but this fucking hat looked like somebody had, I don't know, pulled it out of an urn. So bad.
A lot of people are broke this time of
But he
year. I
loved it.
get it. I sell tactical soap. And I sell wands, magic wands.
I spent all my money on beer, cigs, and DoorDash. Otherwise, I'd donate.
I wonder how much he spent. I know Shabisky's someone who spends a lot of money on
DoorDash.
Well, on delivery in
ci-
general.
on weed and cigarettes. And
Yeah.
Shabisky lives the cush life. He got $3,000 desk, doesn't even use it. He gets delivery food and drugs, and I think he just women come to his house and just sex him up too. He's the best man I've ever met. Actually, Shabisky is God.
Okay.
This Christmas,
He should be sitting at that
I
desk.
worship Shabisky. He's got 3,000 desks. Doesn't even use $3,000 desk. He's king. He's king. Shabisky's king.
That would be a waste of soap. Yeah, I could probably do a chi ball.
Shout out to your number one Chinese fan. Oh,
Look, I'm doing a chi ball.
whoa! This guy knows real magic. Yeah, he's doing a fucking chi ball. Chill.
Chi ball.
Magicus, you better not do that chi ball.
Don't do it, man.
I haven't read any good books lately.
I can barely contain it.
Chi balls
Where's it gonna
are
go?
My
not-
cell phone charger broke.
with great chi ball comes great responsibility.
Would you fight Cool Taste for? Who is Cool Taste? Is this?
Yeah, I've seen that guy before. I've seen him
Is
before.
this Tiger King's son?
No.
Oh my god.
No.
What is going on here?
Luckily, I had a spare, and one of my
They had like a feud. I think they were buddies, and then they had a falling out.
neighbors gave me a new one on top of it, so there you go. What did I get my sisters for Christmas? I made my sisters some magic wands. I'm not frowning. It's a neutral
My guy
expression.
made his sister some magic wands for Christmas.
Yeah, they're dildos.
Oh God! Imagine if his sisters got them and were like, "Well, I guess we're gonna have sex with our brother's magic wand he gave us for Christmas."
If the trolls think they win at anything, they're delusional. I'm not pouting.
Get
this.
on R7.
That's pouting.
You gotta
This-
even spell RV7. Get on R7. That's how lazy they are. I love it.
Neutral expression. Okay. Y'all are fucking retarded. See that? That's pouting. Fucking
Codes.
retards this right here.
That's definitely not what's
It's a
up.
neutral expression. Jesus fucking Christ.
Cobes, that's most
The only thing
definitely
you
not
win
what's
as
up.
being an obsessive fucking loser. You quit your job so you could troll King Cobra JFS full time. That just proves I rule the trolls' lives and they have no lives.
I rule
dude. That's just sad.
the trolls' lives.
Quit banning me,
Probably
boy.
get
That shows the
paid
trolls
more
are
than
getting pissed off when I'm winning. I love it. Yeah, Merry
Cobes
Christmas.
lives rent free in my in my anus.
So what do we need? We need like $16.
No, $15.01.
$15.01 for Magicus to
Do another sippy
yeah.
sip.
He's got a puke.
And Egghead said at 850, Egghead would whip out his tallywhacker and
No.
put it into a blender.
No,
I don't think that's gonna happen, Billy.
You don't think so?
If that happened,
I must have misheard you.
You can't walk it back now. You already said it. It's out there.
I don't remember saying that though, but okay,
I may have
sure.
misheard.
But
I may have
just because
misheard
you
you.
don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen, Egghead.
Did I say it like I just
I said
blacked out?
boy's soul. I said boy's soul, not boy's hole. Got to pay the troll toll if you want the boy's hole.
Jesus fuck.
I said soul, not hole. Boglum Chronicles: Drunk feeding time at the bog farm.
Oh, that's adorable. The Nick Sims are trying to get banned in the chat.
YouTube. What the fuck is up? Been charging up my phone. The craze.
He is fucking insanely wasted.
I want to be that drunk. Like, help me get there.
Look at those. YouTube.
What's he got in that bag? Why is he pulling it out sideways? Who does this with containers? Do you guys really do that? Does any of you do that?
No.
Those things are supposed to lay flat.
That happens.
Oh my god.
This is a sign that your life is in shambles if you do simple things like that so poorly. Yeah, he's fine right now. Nothing happened. What if those wings were a little wetter and they dripped everywhere? You take simple precautions like making sure the styrofoam is laid flat when you pull it out of a bag.
Wet wings.
It makes you a better person overall. Sure, Cobes didn't lose
Jack,
this point in time.
Please help me become that drunk. All right, to the point I just don't care if I pull out the thing sideways.
It's beginning to look a lot like cringe.
Make him wasted. Make him fucking wasted.
He's not even opening it right. He's
Seven
on the wrong fucking side.
He opened it like it was a sticky porno mag.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
I like how he uses
just gonna
2
go to
fingers to
town
eat
with
the
it?
fucking JoJo. He's like, he needs 2 hands. That's how, like, if you ever see a rat will pick something up with both hands to eat it.
Yeah.
But Cobes, I don't
Squirrels
think,
do that too.
I wouldn't double hand something that small. If I'm double fisting something, it's like it's overlappingly huge. It's for balance.
Are those, what are they, like
I
chicken
think they're
tenders?
JoJo's, but
They look
maybe
like
they're maybe they're
garlic
tendies.
curd, large.
Those are probably tendies now that I look at the coating.
They look like him, yeah.
My guy's fucking wasted. I love being this drunk and eating. This is like the best time to eat food when you're just stupid wasted. You can't even feel the food in your mouth. You can only taste it because you're so drunk. Yeah. All flavor, no texture.
Why do you think I have this?
Because you're fat?
Yeah.
Because you're fat, sir.
A 12-piece. It comes with your choice of sauce. My
Jesus
choice of
fucking
sauce
Christ,
is honey
man.
barbecue.
You just gonna pass out eating that food?
YouTube, that's most definitely what's up, Tubes.
Hold up. YouTube.
Hold up. He sounds a little like the Predator when he's eating.
Garlic, honey barbecue.
Does he zombie mix all his sauces into one dish?
As awesome as Cobra is.
Is he farting and eating at the same time?
I don't know what.
I can't tell what those noises are.
Later.
Extra sauce, extra honey, extra chicken, extra sauce, garlic, honey.
Yeah, it's like just eat it. Like add a little bit, but don't add like 20 things.
Craves your
Praise Cobes.
Praise Cobra's magic.
This is what rats also do. They break open their garbage to make nests. He's nesting.
Fries.
I think he's making sauce dippy things.
That's pretty good.
Because at the end of it, he's just gonna go, Zark, I'm demolishing the fucking thing.
Never thought beyond my wildest dreams. Never thought about my wildest dreams. Oh shit.
Drunken ramblings.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Yo. Cheesy bites for the garlic empire. Jesus Christ.
For the garlic empire.
Wait, what's that now?
Oh shit.
I am better than Cobes at fucking everything. I've got a
'Kay.
better beard. I've got a better wand. I can do liquor better. I've got better hair. You know, I got better glasses. Just fucking all around, just better than Cobes.
Magicus, can I tell you why you're no better than Cobes? Or you're actually worse
Why?
than Cobes?
Okay.
Because you're
Is it 'cause
comparing yourself to Cobes.
Yeah.
People
yeah.
who are better than Cobes don't use Cobes to make their lives feel better. They don't use cobes as a measuring stick to make them feel like giants amongst rodents. That's not what we do when we're better than cobes. I'm better than cobes. You know what I do about it? I fucking worship the man. I respect him for being a human piece of art, okay? And I can say that. I can say that. Because I am actually better than cobes. And I will say this, there are few people in this world better than cobes. But that being said,
so if he's a piece of art, what museum would he belong in?
Look,
Museum of Modern
Trumpster
Fart.
Bob t-shirt today. It's amazing. Also, Merry Christmas, you degenerates, and drink up Magicus.
Drink up Magic. I gotta. You should. What was that, Magicus?
Said I am become error.
You gotta do another drink after I killed your buzz.
Yeah.
You're a sweet
But
boy,
also,
Magicus.
Fuck King Cobra. We beat him in actual Mania, so we're better than him.
Oh, he's the champion right now. You were the champion?
Yeah, but he wasn't the tag team champion because we kicked his ass.
He drink that. Drink that. Drink that, Magicus. Drink that delicious nectar of the gods.
Drink it up, man.
Bring yourself
There we
closer
go.
to the
Ready?
god King Cobra. Cheers.
With a Dragonite shot.
Yep, there we go. Isn't it a nice shot glass? This is one of my
That is a
favorite.
nice shot glass.
It's one of my favorite Christmas presents ever.
I'm gonna get a
Y'all see that
Snorlax
on my
tattooed
head?
around my dick.
Y'all see that?
What happened to you, Egghead?
Fucking tripped while trying to wrangle in a freaking my roommate's cat because he was freaking getting into shit, and I tripped and I caught my fucking head on the corner of a fucking coffee table.
That's terrible.
It was. It fucking sucked ass.
Egghead, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Are you hiding the fact that you've been domestically abused by your roommate?
No, she wasn't even here when that happened.
You promise?
All right, I gotta come
Counts
clean.
on her.
Okay.
Dragon Mage 967 called me out. I'm just trying to justify being better than him because I'm super jealous. I want to be the sexy goth bad boy on Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, you'll never be the sexy goth bad boy with that attitude, Magicus.
It's not.
I don't know how Dusty Creepers in the fan chat says I have brain damage. I'm pretty sure I have more than just brain damage at this fucking point in my life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if someone were to knock Egghead in the head, it would be like when Fonzie knocked a soda machine and a pop came out. It'd do good for him. It'd do good for him.
Out of all the times I've been knocked in my fucking head, there's gotta be something going on in there.
Egghead, how many actual fights have you been in?
To be honest, like fist fights, honestly, I don't think not that many.
Okay. How many times have you been knocked around?
I don't know.
And have you been knocked around so little that there's not a time you can recall, or so much that your brain doesn't remember how many times you've been knocked around?
Maybe a little bit of column A and maybe a little bit of column B.
Egghead, I gotta say, you're fronting, dude. You're fronting.
Maybe, I don't know.
When you come to Seattle, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Not out of hatred, but just out of love. Out of love.
Whenever that happens, I'll accept it.
I know you will. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this without sweet boy protocol on the table.
Of course. I want a big old hug at the end of it too.
Yeah, of course. I'll kiss you on the forehead, give you a big hug. You're my friend, Egghead. I'm not gonna beat you up for fun. I'm gonna beat you up so you can tell him, oh, I got my ass kicked bad, and I remember. That way you will remember. That's why you'll remember.
I better get one of those fucking Billy the Fridge Walter chops.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you a T-shirt that says right across big letters in the front of the T-shirt will say, "I got my ass kicked by Billy the Fridge and live to tell about it."
Damn right.
And then on the back of the shirt, there's gonna be an arrow pointing to your ass and be like, "I don't want to talk about it."
Oh, God.
I'd buy it.
That would be an interesting T-shirt to sell in the store. No.
He used the donut chain.
Everyone needs to take off work for the 28th. Yes, Or the 24th,
The
right?
24th of February, episode 1000.
I was thinking the 28th because the private show's coming up on the 28th of this month.
Yeah.
But yeah, 24th.
February 24th, 2022 is a national holiday.
Yes.
DP episode 1000. DP's turning 1000.
Fucking hell, man.
Damn.
1,000 episodes.
You
That's
know,
enough.
Ben, with all like the private shows and stuff you've done, you're over 1,000 episodes by far.
I'm well over 1,000.
Do you think that you've gotten like gray ball hairs or something from it?
Yes.
It'll do that to you. 1,000 episodes of anything will give you a
Castle
little
gray ball.
They'll give you gray hangers. Castle gray ball.
If you become 1,000, Jared Genesis will still date you.
It sucks. I hate that.
Oh, I must have missed another shot, huh?
Yeah, Magicus took a little shot it.
Damn. Oh God, we're getting. Are
The
we gonna
Bebe
get
Cheese,
to
Merry
900?
Christmas to
Fuck,
you,
I
too.
would be another one.
It looks like you might be getting
Oh
the
God.
You
Chat, why do you
bub.
hate me?
They don't hate you.
Oh, they love you, leaving.
Did anybody see the new
last
Matrix?
time I saw someone
Ooh.
that
Oh,
drunk,
God
he was
damn
in a
it.
really bad place in his life and needed all.
Make him drunk.
Yeah.
Make him drunk.
You're actually getting dangerously close now.
That cut off. What?
He needed all kinds of help. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. I still hate you, Egghead. I hope you get Coles, a bag of dicks, and Billy's backhand.
You know what? I do want to say, Egghead, I do kind of blame you for COVID.
Why is it my fault?
Well,
You know what you did.
Back
What
in
did
the
I
day,
do?
I'll explain. And I bet people can pull this up in the Discord and verify it. You
Okay.
lost Actual Mania once, and you told everybody that you hoped that they got coronavirus back at the beginning of it.
Are you fucking serious?
Egghead is the cause of COVID.
Could you imagine how?
do this to us?
Could you imagine how proud Egghead
Boy.
would be if he had that
Boy,
much power?
That
Happy
was my
Saturnalia, you
plan all
pooters.
along, to ruin the entire planet.
Happy Saturnalia.
One
Still
penny
one step
away.
short.
We're one penny away from Magicus taking another shot, baby.
I am safe by a penny.
But yes, that was my plan all along, to just ruin the entire
Shout out to the
I'm
person.
glad you're admitting it.
Shout out to the
It'll
next
be
person to
used as
donate.
evidence.
The next person
Hey,
to
what-
donate is going to do
what-
$50.01.
Oh no.
What I'll do is I'll find a screenshot of it, and then every time you talk crap to these religious guys on Twitter because they're not taking COVID seriously, I'll be like, look, this guy criticizing you, he's the reason people got COVID. He wished COVID upon them. He prayed to Satan.
Oh, hey,
Damn.
Billy, your nephew wants you to say hi to Egghead for him.
Say hi, Egghead. My nephew says hi.
Hi.
My nephew thought Scott was going to be on today, and he was really disappointed when he heard Scott wasn't on today.
It's too close to the holiday.
Yeah, my nephew wanted to wish Scott a happy holiday tonight. He was very excited for it.
What about all the insane people I go on? I rebuttal on TikTok. Are you gonna take and make them?
I don't use TikTok. I'm an adult.
I'm an adult.
I don't have a TikTok either because I can't figure out new shit.
It's easy to use. It's just like
It's
I
cringe.
downloaded it just to see what it was like and everything, and I'm like, this is not for me.
I hate that YouTube starts like doing it with the shorts now too. Like,
Oh, any popular platform, YouTube and the other social networks will try to emulate it in some way.
I think Twitter was trying to do it with like what do they call them, fleets? I think or
They
something.
were for a little while. Every platform has them. Instagram has them. Facebook has them. It's that kind of shit is on almost every platform.
Oh fuck, do we get $5 when I wasn't looking?
Oh, Magic, it's time to sippy
Uh-oh.
sip.
Oh,
God damn it.
He's got a puke.
No.
I come puking, damn it. You're gonna be feeling it come morning.
There we go. All right, it was stuck.
He's gonna puke.
I'll be fine. Look at how fine I am. It's okay.
Oh, looks like you got another tip.
See? There we go.
Let's do
Cheers.
It's gonna be wasted.
Damn, he's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
We're good.
Make him vomit.
He's gonna puke.
What did I get out of it?
Yeah.
Is that all you got, Jack?
9/11.
Bring it.
$911. Thank you guys.
On the dot.
On the dot.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm invincible.
Are you invincible, Magicus?
I don't know. Is it the pizza? Is that his game plan?
Yeah, I'm cheating.
Pizzas. Shit, maybe you should put Magicus versus Ben for spin till you steal.
Oh my God, no!
Let's not.
I just threw up a week ago. It wasn't spin till you spew. It would have been like if I lost like 15 rounds of spin till you spew in a row.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Billy remembers what happened to me last year around this time. He was in the call with me for a while.
You got fucked up.
I died for like 6 hours and I threw up like 4 times.
Holy shit.
I was throwing up just mostly just water.
Should go back and watch that episode. It was a good episode. Oh, General Martok did a Jim Beam shot with me. Respect.
Remember that video we watched, Jim Bean? Someone called it Jim Bean. Jim Bean.
Jim Bean.
Yeah. So, Egghead.
Yes.
What's your game plan for Digby the Goat? Do you have a message for Digby the Goat?
I'm going to
look into the camera.
Oh my God, Egghead. Into the camera, man.
You went to film school, okay? Did you learn about framing at all? There you go. Huh. All right. Cut your promo. Let's hear it.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I'm going to euthanize the goat.
What?
And I'm going to take back what is rightfully mine. One way or another.
Come on, that sounds too soft. Do it over.
So
do it over except better.
I don't give a goddamn what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't even know if you are even still on YouTube. Making videos nonetheless. I'm going to be taking back what is rightfully mine. Mr. Goat Boy. Go back to the farm where you fucking belong, you piece of fucking shit. Title's mine, and I'm coming back for it. I'm going to take it all back, and I'm going to win. I'm coming back as the king of cringe, motherfuckers.
Well, Egghead, I've got a message.
That's terrible.
I've got a message from Digby the Goat, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it for you, okay, Egghead? Are you okay if I read you this message from Digby the Goat? Are you ready? You better look at me in the fucking eyes when I read this message.
He's avoiding eye contact. I don't. Are you high, man?
It's the after effects of the fucking booster and flu shot combined.
Dearest Eggward Headington III,
This is already better.
I, Digby the Goat, solemnly swear at Actual Mania Cringe Kade. Cringe Kade.
Cake?
He's saying Kade with an egg at the end. He spelled it with an egg at the end. He said Actual Mania Cringe Kade with a fucking egg at the end instead of Kade. I don't know if he did that on purpose. That was cringy. At Actual Mania Cringe Kade, I, Digby the Goat, will take a shit in your bathtub to freshen it up. To freshen it up, he says. He says, I may be a goat, but your beard looks like it belongs in a barn.
Oh.
You, Egghead, are a man without honor and with minimal amounts of cringe.
Oh, okay.
Digby the Goat says, and I quote, I'm going to suck you, and he stopped writing. That's all. That was fucking weird, dude. Digby's weird.
Get down on your knees and you fucking
And
prick.
do what exactly, Egghead?
And bow and blow me, you fucking prick.
Oh,
Egghead.
Oh, what is this new Egghead?
Turn off your horns. Use
What?
them as fucking wall art on my goddamn new apartment wall.
No, wrong. You're not
And
doing
then-
it right.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
Magicus keeps stepping on Egghead's promo because Magicus is drunk. Egghead, you got to win this title so you can call Magicus out as your first opponent as champion.
I like that.
You better win, Egghead.
Egghead, you gotta do better.
Cringe Kade, I will rip off your fucking horns, put them on the goddamn wall as well, or then use your fucking dead ass body as fucking nice little entrance rug in my new apartment complex. That would be lovely to walk across your goddamn pathetic corpse.
Whoa.
No. Look.
I think you're
gotta
winning
tell him-
voters for Cringe Kade with this promo.
So you want me to? If you say that I'm minuscule fucking cringe, are you fucking kidding me here? Did you not just see what I just did coming on to the show? Slap, slap, slaps, zaps out the wazoo. I will do whatever it takes to win the title back,
Who
motherfucker.
says that? Who
So
says
terrible.
out the wazoo?
You need a good, strong line. Like, look, Digby, you may be the GOAT, but you hate the GOAT. There's only one greatest of all time, and that's me, motherfucker. I'm gonna take this because it's fucking mine. Get the fuck out of here and go back to your farm because I'm gonna kick your ass.
I reckon that I have done some zaps out the wazoo.
Do it
I think it's time to take Digby the goat behind the barn.
I heard him one time say, "That's smart."
That's Darn Tootin. That's smart.
Yeah, it's like what you're like. You speak like you're in an old Western movie.
I know.
What a weird vernacular
it's
for.
my years of growing up in Enid, Oklahoma, surrounded by farmers. and
Egghead's sexual education video that he watched as a kid was Yosemite Sam pulling a stick of dynamite out of his ass.
Ooh. Darn Tootin.
Yeah. And a lot of times he says, "Fuck me," and that has been used in so many videos.
Thank you, Spec, for that.
The one where Jeffrey rails him, I love that
Yep.
one. It's one of the funniest ones.
Fucking Spec, thanks for that one.
It was like, hey, Jeffrey, I think it was called.
Episode, I think what? I don't even know what episode it was. I think like 600, I think, when Jeffrey and I were on the show, backslapped me and I said, "Fuck me." And that clip has been taken straight out of context.
Spec, are you listening?
Do you remember that time that somebody got Monty Rodica of you and
God,
Jeffrey
fuck
for like
you
5
for
minutes?
that.
Whoever did that was pretty fucking cool and probably
I
knew
wonder
how to
who.
win this.
I wonder who.
I could have been anybody. I don't know. All I'm saying is I beat your ass before. I could do it again.
Bring it on. Fucker, I'll take your ass to jail. I'll end you, motherfucker!
You gotta beat Digby first. Prove that you're worth my time.
Hey, Magicus, how drunk are you?
How are
I'm like a 7.5.
Maybe we should get him to a 10.
Yeah, come on. We're getting there. We're making progress.
Let's get to 1,000, folks, and make this motherfucker wasted.
If Egghead wins and Magicus challenges, you guys are gonna have a live head-to-head cringe match, and it's gonna be a shot-for-shot cringe match.
Here's the one, by the way. I love this.
Yes, Commissioner. Dire news, Batman.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this Yoda?
Oh, he left? I hold on. No. Oh,
I'm
okay.
right here.
All right.
Looking at something on my flood.
Yes, Commissioner. Dire news, Batman.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? It has to be Yoda.
And Egghead is back.
This is great.
Oh, fuck me.
You hear that? And he just said it way clearer just a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
So please use that.
Yep, I know you boy are listening.
That made me squeal. That made me squeal like a little piggy. Whee!
Oh, God.
Oh, God. I love it.
We're having a good time. Hey, Scotty, Jesus, man.
You got butt banged by Jeffrey in that video.
True, I did see that.
Hell, I remember back in the original DP days when I sent you.
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
yeah. We've been talking about this from the beginning that you guys are in love.
He still hates the fact that you guys called him a butt pirate on the.
R.
That's just how it was, right?
Is that Yoda?
He got into a bitch boy slap fight with him, and then they walked off camera, and all you heard was like slapping and moans of ecstasy.
God Almighty, yeah.
Darn Tootin.
He had a bitch boy slap fight,
and I lost.
Is that what happened? You're the one that got pounded in the. Oh, well, maybe you won.
Oh,
I don't know. Depends on how you look at it.
Everybody in the fan chat, everybody in the regular pleb chat, type out what you want Santa Claus to get you this Christmas.
This Christianmas.
This Christmas.
Oh, God.
What do you want Santa Claus to get you guys? Say something. Rat Lord Alcaraz says moans of ecstasy. I think Santa can make that happen.
Well,
I want Santa to get me another drink.
Well, that's going to be $39. I would like to say, so far, only moans of ecstasy. Bitcoin. Nicholas Rosa says Bitcoin. Lowbrow Jester says a sexy robot that looks like Billet Thafrage.
A robot?
Zero Ron wants Santa to get him try hard cringe.
I know what I want for Christmas, but I don't want to bring down the happiness of the show.
Oh, no.
Executive
Kobayashi
wants
says
a pony.
a 2-inch lift kit.
I'm looking at the one thing that I want and it's right over there.
And a Choppa Rhino
A dildo?
357.
No, it's my dad's flag. I just want one more day with him.
Blair Snorlax says 16 pounds of the weeds. Yeah, Egghead. I've joined the club, man. It's the worst. But
it is.
But here's the good news. Here's the good news. Now we get to be the men our fathers raised us to be. Isn't that great? Yep. We can shit in any bathtub we want. Duke and Creeper says a married dildo.
This is your time to shine. Stand up.
A married dildo? That Examples wants a hippopotamus for Christmas. Have you seen those house hippos?
House hippo?
Yeah, they're little tiny like hippopotamuses.
They're like pygmy hippo?
They're like basically they're any sort of little animal, like maybe like guinea pigs or something, but they look like tiny little hippos. They call them house hippos, but they're just like these tiny little animals that look like they belong in a zoo, but they're lap animals. They're so cute.
They
It's so
stay
cute.
that way for long.
Is that a Yoda dildo? No. Get the weeds. $6,000 and $6,000 unused desk. Oh, I think I might know a guy who Santa already visited. Rat Lord Alcaraz. I want eternal dominion of the entire planet and humanity. Yet the way you worded that, I think you'll get coal.
So I found out over Thanksgiving that one of the people that I know is completely like obsessed with Baby Yoda and has an entire room in their house like dedicated to Baby Yoda stuff.
Cute. Die Executable says, have you seen a hippo take a shit? Hilarious stuff. Didn't we watch that on a private show recently?
What was it?
A hippo taking a shit?
Oh, yeah, it might have been on a private show. Yeah, they just spray poop everywhere.
It was gross.
And they farted for like 2 minutes straight, nonstop, like and its tail like spins around like a helicopter.
Wait, do these things exist inside Walmarts? Because that would explain some of the bathrooms I've seen.
No, man, Walmart people are fucking feral. Sarah says, I want a mini zoo. That wouldn't be bad to have like a cool zoo full of like miniature animals in your house. Like have a zoo, like what? Probably not in the house, right? Maybe have a zoo garden and have like a tiny little fucking, those little tiny horses. Are those actually just ponies? Like they don't grow big, or do they stay small?
No, they're miniature horses. They're
They do
a breed
stay
of
small?
horse. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just like mini animals in a garden would be cool as hell. a lynx.
There are pygmy hippos too. Yeah, there's like small types of all different types of animals.
I just want small animals, and I just want them to live in my garden, and I want to go out and I want to fuck in my garden and make them all watch me at once.
That's weird.
You ever fuck and your dog is looking at you like, but they're staring, and you're like, dog, stop looking. But it's a dog, so what can you do? The dog just gets to do what he wants. He gets free show. I want that with a whole myriad of different animals.
Oh my god!
With their heads,
all right,
their heads
now
go.
we should end the show pretty soon, right?
What? No, it's just getting good now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that was the build up to this part.
Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday pre-show to the private show, and then we'll have a whole string of ding-a-ling wings until we go back to the tip-top of the drip-drop. You know how it goes. Cheech, Manugo, Papa, like and subscribe.
Have a good holiday, everyone.
Good night.
I'll be fine.
Good night.
Yes, Commissioner. Dire news, Batman.
Wait, hold on. Is this Yoda? Is this little guy right here Yoda? Because I know this is Luke right here, but is this Yoda? That has to be Yoda.
An Egghead is back.
This is great.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that made me squeal. That made me squeal like a little piggy. Wee!
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.